Hello and welcome back to Earth Rose Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Today is going to be another all signs reading. This is going to be an individual sign for every single zodiac sign. This is what is coming towards you next in love. There will be timestamps pinned in the top comment in the comment section so you can jump around as you like. I would recommend watching your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. You might also like to watch those for someone if you know their signs that you want to find out about. You might want to watch their placements too. You can watch the whole thing, you can just watch your sun sign, use it as you will, and I hope that you find it useful in some way. This is a general reading for every single zodiac sign, so this isn't a personal private reading. Please do take what does resonate for you and leave what doesn't for somebody else. This is also a timeless reading. It's for whenever you come across it, and whenever I'm saying a situation or how someone's feeling for every single sign, it could be that it resonates with the roles reversed for you, so just bear that in mind and reverse them only if it does resonate for you the other way around. Okay, so my lovely wonderful viewers, thank you so much for being here. I know it's been a while since we did one of these videos because they're long. Like, get comfy. Well, I'm going to get comfy anyway. You might only want to watch 15 minutes of it, but it's going to take me a couple of hours. So thank you if you've been here before. If you're a returning subscriber, I'm very, very grateful for all your wonderful support. And if you're new to the channel and you're trying me out for the first time, then huge welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So I am going to start by getting a base card for every single zodiac sign from this first deck. Then we'll see the overall energy for everyone. You can, of course, skip ahead, or you might have done already, but you can watch the general energy if you want to, and hear, because we are all connected, hear what's happening, the general energy for the collective, what's coming towards you next in love. Of course, after that, I'll go through every single sign, clarify with other decks, get lots of messages and find out what is coming towards you next in love, my darling collective. So for every single zodiac sign today, what is coming towards them next in love? Can you give me the top 12 cards, please? This is a timeless reading, but technically I'm recording it on the 16th of February. I hope if you did celebrate it with someone that you had a lovely Valentine's Day. If you didn't, I hope you're doing good too. And also, I hope everyone survived the Leo full moon on the 12th of February this year, because, oh my giddy aunt. Anyway, so let's get into it. The top 12 cards, please, from Aries through to Pisces. It's coming towards them next in love. All right, let's go. Aries, you have the Two of Pentacles. Taurus, you have the Two of Cups. All right. Gemini, you have the Four of Swords. Cancer, you have the Emperor, which is Aries Major Arcana. Leo, you have the Empress, which is Taurus and Libra's Major Arcana, as well as Venus energy, but it came straight after the Emperor in the order that I'm laying this out. That could be significant. Okay. Let's get back into it. Virgo, you have the Queen of Cups. Wow. Libra, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Scorpio, my sexy Scorpios, you have the King of Wands. Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Swords. Someone doubting themselves. Doubting how much you're worth, Saggy. We'll get into it. Capricorn, my fellow Capricorns, you have the Ten of Wands. Yep, sounds about right. Aquarius, I have to cover this up slightly, but you have the Devil, which is Capricorn's Major Arcana, in fact, and finalement, Pisces, you have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, overall energy for everyone is the Star, which is Aquarius's Major Arcana. I am recording this. Technically, it is still Aquarius season. What an Aquarius season it has been. And anyway, but anyway, so that's Aquarius's Major Arcana. We've got the Star, which is a card of healing. It's a card of wish fulfillment. It's a card of keeping the faith and keeping remaining optimistic and hopeful and having belief. Let's see. why did I just get this belief that your name is going to be cleared? That's not going to be for everyone, it's way too specific, but there might be some sort of need to keep the hope alive here, guys, that in some regard, some sort of deception that's been going on, or someone's games that have been going on, is going to be set straight. There is going to be kind of, I keep getting, I'm trying not to be too flippant here, but it's something about someone has been talking about you, or I keep getting like they're having your name in their mouth in a very disrespectful way, or a very dishonest way, creating illusions. And it's kind of because of your energy in some way, because of your essence, because of your light. And there is the need to keep the faith here that the truth will be known. Maybe something to do with your loyalty for some of you. Others, it will be to do with your success. This could also be the need to remain faithful to the belief in yourself as well, because there's something here about your ability to be very abundant and have everything that you wish for. But either someone has been talking to other people about you in a defamatory way, or you've been drawn into other people's games, illusions, confusion, which is kind of has been happening to try and distract you from your potential. That's kind of the overall energy I'm getting here. Okay, yeah. But it's almost because whoever has been acting in the background here, whether directly to you or about you to other people, it's because they know the kind of direction that you're going in is something quite special, and they know that you are on the brink of creating a whole new beginning for yourself in one way or another. And there is going to be so much change, and they know that you're kind of putting an end to a cycle of some sort of stagnancy, or feeling in some sort of place of limbo, or like being in a rut. No, that's about to end. You're about to charge forward. There's about to be like success, and it's almost like someone wanting you to sabotage it right before you get exactly what you want. Whether that's self-sabotage, of course, or other people wanting to. Okay, so that's the overall energy in some way or regard. But the star is a very beautiful card to have as our overall energy. So let's get into it. Aries, hi my lovely Aries, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. So today, your base card, what is coming towards you next in love? We have the Two of Pentacles. Now this is a card that talks about potentially having a lot on your plate, Aries, with what's coming towards you next. It might be that you have to kind of reprioritize or rebalance your calendar, if you like. There's a lot going on here. You might feel a little bit overwhelmed, and there's going to be a need to kind of rejig stuff so that you can manage everything. So maybe the current way you're doing things is fine for the amount that you had on your plate, but there's about to be more. So basically there's going to be a need to, what if I shift that here? What if maybe if I delegate this to someone else, maybe then that will free me up to put the energy that I need to into this situation as well. It could also be that it's just calling you in the near future to actually balance how much attention you're giving to two different areas of your life, whether that's like love life and work, or love life and friends. It's something here to do about balance. Yeah, so let's get into it a bit more. Tell me more for Aries, please. What's coming towards them next in love? What is coming towards my lovely Aries next in love? Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles that came out in reverse, first of all, then the Seven of Wands and the Fool in reverse. So interesting, because that is roadblocks with the Seven of Wands. There's some sort of something coming up which is blocking you from taking a leap towards something that you might want to. It might be that there are actually kind of work matters that might need to take precedent in the near future, which is going to impact your love life, potentially. It's something that may have been brewing for a while that kind of suddenly needs your attention immediately. It might be some unexpected communication or message that comes in that needs you to give it like your full attention. And it's going to potentially, I have to be honest with this combination, it could be rocking your sense of security or foundation. You might feel like suddenly something's thrown up in the air and you don't feel as like you have your feet securely, firmly on the ground as you did before this comes in. And it means that maybe you're not in a place where you want to jump at something new because suddenly you feel a little bit unsettled and you need to kind of rejig. What is that? What is that? What's the Seven of Wands and the King of Pentacles in reverse? What is that about? Hold on. So we have the Lovers and the Five of Pentacles that came out together. The Queen of Swords came over and landed on top of the King of Wands for Scorpio. For some of you might be dealing with a Scorpio because I do have the King of Cups at the bottom of this deck that I'm using to clarify for you. So this is like you're potentially drawing a line or becoming very angry with a love interest, I have to be honest. It could be also that something is coming up with them that you're finding out that they're not as stable as you thought. There could be that. This could be someone who presented as very an interesting opportunity, or someone who, you know, talked the talk, had a good talk game kind of thing. All fur coat, no knickers kind of thing in terms of where they were actually at. Because I'm getting that this is someone you feel is annoying you, and it's not someone that you can rely on. This might feel like actually there could be a situation with a partner here where something comes up and you were expecting to lean on them, and they are kind of leaving it all up to you to balance everything. Like you're having to, against all odds, kind of try and sort everything out without their help, which might be actually making you withdraw from making some sort of forward movement with them, or their lack of help. And because this is a strong sense of being left to fend for yourself in this situation. And the King of Pentacles in reverse is someone who, you know, when the chips are down, you can't actually rely on them. There's no support system here. So what is this Fool in reverse? What is the Fool in reverse for Aries, please? Yeah, exactly. Chariot in reverse. Well, it's suddenly whatever's happening here causes you to feel like you can't take a big step forward towards what? I mean, what's the Fool and the Chariot in reverse, please? Someone that you... Maybe it's actually this person that you are not going to be taking a leap forward towards anymore, because we have the King of Wands and the Star that came out together. But I was asking, what is it that, you know, the Fool and the Chariot in reverse, suddenly you feel like you can't take a risk on, if you like, or this is something that you were planning on being like, okay, full steam ahead. I want to potentially another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or obviously this could be roles reversed, but I'm getting that there's someone here where suddenly your perspective is, I haven't got a perspective card, but I'm just getting that your opinion of them is changing because of them kind of letting you fend for yourself and kind of doing something all on your own. Something that's coming up, you're having to deal with all on your own, which I'm sure you will deal with, Aries, very successfully. But it means that this kind of who you were wishing for, this King of Wands, and it's funny because I said that the Queen of Swords came out and landed on the King of Wands, who is already on the spread for a different position. You're kind of, whatever's happening here, it's making you rebalance your priorities, and this person is kind of dropping out of your priorities because, yeah, with the Five of Swords that came out as well. Why the Five of Swords? Oh, it's Aries. Basically, what came out with, to clarify, the Knight of Swords, Five of Swords, sorry, Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. This is like you need this person to in the particular moment that comes up here. And I've also got the Nine of Pentacles that came out on top of the Seven of Wands. Effectively, as I said, you will deal with this successfully, whatever comes up here, Aries, but you're left to deal with it alone, completely independently. And you're kind of waiting for this person to step up, to respond, to, you know, be there when you need them. But you're waiting and they're too busy giving their attention to other people or other things. It's like that they aren't prioritizing you in the moment that you need them, and suddenly you're no longer wanting to take a move towards this person. Effectively, you've got a very, like, your opinion of them drops through the floor with that Queen of Swords, because it was all like, it was really exciting and there was momentum and there was like, oh, this could be my person I'm going to jump towards, and then they kind of are presenting themselves as someone that you can't rely on when in the key moments when you need them. Anything else for Aries, please? What's coming towards them next? In love? We've got the Abandoned card. Left out, walked away, cold. I mean, that's the Five of Pentacles with the Lovers. It's... This could be reminding you of someone who did this to you in the past as well, Aries, that you've already been through this. You already know how this one goes. I've got the Past Life card. It says deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. But it's like this person is showing you something that you already felt like you learnt with someone else. And that might be why you're like, with that Queen of Swords. This person, oh yeah, is really delaying some sort of like move towards you as well. We've got conflicted, which is decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices, which, to be fair, this Two of Pentacles can also talk about. It's like going back and forth. 1 minute they're in, 1 minute they're not. Multiple choices. I mean, I said they're kind of delaying because they're also in talking or giving attention to other people as well. And then when that conflicted card came out, the deck split to show distance and 1 day. Distance, separation, space, blockage, and 1 day. Someday, somewhere, another time. It's so vague. It's so like, I'll get round to it at some point, Aries. I'll be there at some point. I'll step up at some point. I would say that if there is someone who's been like, is this happening? Is this not happening? But there just keeps being potentially like another reason why they can't come towards you, or they can't be there when you need them. I think you're about to draw a line, basically, Aries, because you're starting to feel like this person is just stringing you a line. Is there any, let me get one more. Is there any advice for Aries in this situation, please? Any advice? advice. The Emperor in reverse. Hold on. Any more advice, please? Why the Emperor in reverse? 4 of Wands in reverse. Is this person... Oh, the Tower. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, and the Death card at the bottom of the deck. My goodness, Aries. I was about to say, is this person fresh out of a divorce or something? Why is the 5 of Wands in reverse, though? Because the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles and the Emperor both talk about, all of them talk about marriage and a home with someone or a family with someone. Something very, well, that is also King of Pentacles energy in reverse as well, of someone who's in things for the long term, who's got their shiz together, who's someone making plans for a commitment, very reliable. I mean, why is the 5 of Wands in reverse? For Aries. I mean, it might be a Leo you're dealing with as well. It doesn't have to be, but I definitely get more fire energy. But feels like this person is going to want to talk with you, Aries, at some point. But it's confusing and they don't know what to do. Like, essentially, they can't make their mind up is what I'm also getting about what they want in love right now. They don't even know what their intentions are. They're just kind of flailing, I would say. So, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords and the Magician at the bottom of the deck. This is someone who basically gave the impression that they could be something right now that they can't be. I think that's kind of what I was saying about the all fur coat, no knickers. Because effectively, I don't know if this person is just fresh out of another long-term relationship and they don't know what they want, whether they want to try and reconcile with that past person or meet someone new. They're all over the place. So yeah, they're not, they're like this kind of will they, won't they. I feel like you're about to have had enough with them, basically. They haven't got a foundation themselves to actually be able to offer maybe the kind of thing that they were suggesting they could offer. And I think it's about to become very crystal clear to you, because there's going to be a moment where you need their support and they're not going to step up because they don't even have like a structure themselves to offer support from. So that's what I've got for you this time, Aries. I hope someone found it useful. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me if you watched the video, and subscribe to the channel if you would like to. I would love to have you. And if it resonated at all, leave me a comment and let me know. I wish you all my very best. All right, moving on to Taurus. Hi, Taurus. How are you doing? My gorgeous Taurus, today your card for what's coming towards you next in love is the Two of Cups. Yes, please. Let's see which way it goes, as I always say. But the Two of Cups is essentially card of the soulmates. It's beautiful. It's a bond that kind of can, I was about to say, can transcend common sense. I don't know why I don't always say that, but it just fell out of my mouth. So I don't know if there's someone here, Taurus, for you, it doesn't really make sense, the fact how strong the connection is between the two of you, and yet here it is. It still exists. This could be something where it's kind of giving me, it's like the two of you come from different backgrounds, or, you know, it's kind of kismet, or even like a little bit of star-crossed lovers I'm also getting as well. There could be like issues or reasons that block the two of you from actually coming together, but yet here we are. I just keep getting. So let's see what that is about for you. So tell me more about Taurus, please. Why the Two of Cups? And what is coming towards the next in love, please? Why the Two of Cups for my Taurus? See, Taurus, with the earth sign column today, you have the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups for Virgo, and the 10 of Wands for Capricorn. So it's like the level of like love that you have for this person could like be almost you could say it's an unconditional level of love and affection for them, but yet it comes with difficulty. It comes with some element of strife, if you like, in equal amount to how much you love them. But because of the strength of the connection, it's like you're willing to shoulder that burden. Let's see. Tell me more for Taurus, please. Wow. So the card that came out was the High Priestess. At the bottom of the deck before I shuffle it away was the Seven of Wands. Talk about, I was just saying there's some sort of issue, there's some sort of blockage, there's resistance to the two of you being able to be together. But you know still that with the High Priestess you have this intuition that, you could have intuition that there is going to be issues with you and this person coming together, or it's either that or you know that there are issues, but your intuition is telling you this person is worth it. So tell me more for Taurus, please. The Five of Pentacles flew out, and after all that shuffling, the Seven of Wands is back at the bottom of the deck. Alright, why the Five of Pentacles? That is a challenging energy. And the Lovers. Why the Five of Pentacles? This, oh, wow. Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. Good gravy, Taurus. There's two people with their heads in their hands here. Extremely sad that maybe the two of you are in separation from each other right now, or there's a very challenging situation for the two of you being together. And kind of extremely upset about this, but at the same time there is this knowing that because of this intertwined energy of the two of you, you will come back together. But it's just right now, and the fives in Tarot, I've got the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups here. The fives are temporary, but it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt in the meantime. So, but what does this mean for what's coming towards Taurus next in love, please? What's going on here? Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Wands talks about communication. Oh, yeah. Oh, Taurus. Underneath the Seven of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which can be you. It's Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Underneath, got the Ten of Swords, Page of Wands. I was about to say, this connection is, one or both of you are not prepared to give up on this connection, even though right now it's in a sorry state of affairs. I was about to say that. Underneath the Page of Wands is the King of Pentacles. So you have a divine pair there with the King and Queen of Pentacles. Both, it's also your perfect divine counterparts because it's your Earth energy. And we've got already the Two of Cups as your base card. This person is a soulmate, unquestionably. But there might feel like it might feel like it's over right now, or you've had an ending with this person. Also, it might have been because someone said, which was very immature, or I don't know how to put it. The Page of Wands is it's playful, it's kind of trying to be funny or trying to be light-hearted, but with that combination, it's like it may have actually pushed the two of you away from each other. I think that's kind of context for where we're at, but effectively, so you're you and this person are currently not on good terms with each other. You're extremely stressed about how bad the terms are, but the fact is that you both love each other with the Lovers and the Two of Cups. I can say that confidently, and you know that this isn't done, even though it might feel like there has been an ending. There is going to be communication reopening between the two of you. Tell me more about that Eight of Wands. The Four of Wands. This needs time. Okay, Taurus. We've got the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. which is a sense of disappointment. I don't know if someone said something really flippant about commitment, or there was something maybe that happened at like a party or a celebration. There was something to do with a flirtation, maybe, or it was like it was perceived to be a flirtation with somebody else. I mean, but there's just this sense of like disappointment, maybe disillusionment in this connection. But underneath it is the Two of Cups. I mean, come on, Two of Cups, Nine of Wands. Neither of you are prepared to actually let this go. Like, you're wounded right now, but this is not over. Yeah, underneath that, Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune. It needs time to reconsider, basically. This feels like a more... This could be what's coming towards you next. If there is this kind of time where suddenly it feels like, wow, this is disastrous, then it's a message of this will need to kind of to see things from other perspectives, to give someone time to kind of reflect on like what is more important here, the connection or something that went wrong. I feel like the connection is going to be more important at the end of the day. Tell me more for Taurus, please. What is coming towards them next in love? Yeah, we've got Hermit energy. So it's Virgo's major arcana, but effectively it's talking about maybe taking some time out and maybe a little bit of withdrawing to think about things before speaking. It's like with the High Priestess that came out immediately. You know this person is not really going anywhere. It's kind of what I got from the start. There's issues here, but the connection is stronger than the issues. What's coming towards Taurus next, please? Ace of Pentacles. Why the Ace of Pentacles? Ace of Cups. Six of Wands. Wow. And the deck split when that came out to show the Four of Wands and the Death card. And it's funny because I had the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands from this deck already. This is communicating about commitment, about a home, maybe. So basically what's coming next is obviously there's grief. I think the grief is here already, to be honest, in this connection. But there is like a feeling like, I swear my intuition is telling me this person is the one, even though right now things seem to be in shambles. And it's kind of confirming that, yes, there just needs to be this kind of time for introspection and reflection with the Hermit energy before a very significant new beginning for you comes in, which involves a huge amount of transformation of your life. I just want to know, what was the issue about? How did the issue arise in the first place? Yeah. Page of Swords. This is someone's perception of a situation, or thinking of something, or watching something and how they are reacting to it. It might be that... Hold on. What is the Page of Swords? Tell me, because I want to know what the issue was. What led to the current, the challenging situation for Taurus and this person. What was the issue? Now we have the High Priestess with the star behind it. This also feels like one of the two knew that this was a very important connection. And it's like let's say you, Taurus, or if it's reverse the roles, reverse them, but let's say you found out that the other person wasn't valuing the connection as importantly as you were. As you were viewing this as the one, the be all and end all, the one that you wanted the Four of Wands with, marriage, commitment, to have a family with. And you may have found out but the other person wasn't valuing it as much, as highly, effectively. And that could have really hurt. It could have caused one or the other of you to kind of, well, someone to kind of push the other one away, out of a place of pain. So tell me more, what's coming towards Taurus next in love, please? Apology. Forgiveness, return, sorry. At the bottom of the deck when that came out was broken, shattered, heartbroken and destroyed. Influences, attachments, third parties and peers. Someone, this person, Taurus, let's say, may want to apologize for following the influence or the advice of third parties. They were very confused, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up, heart fog, and now at the bottom of the deck, second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. Yep, Taurus the connection is in a crummy place right now. What's coming towards you next is this person going within and realizing how important the connection actually is, which probably you, let's say, already knew, and you were kind of hurt the fact that the other person didn't see it. They may have been influenced by the third parties card. It doesn't have to be romantic third parties. It can just be friends, lifestyle, family, whoever had kind of like fogged up the heart space so they couldn't see things as clearly as you could see them. This needs some time, and you might feel distant and disillusioned in the meantime, but just know there is a significant new beginning coming from you that's going to feel like it's going to feel like vindication as well when this comes towards you. So that's what I've got for you this time, my lovely Taurus. I hope that it was useful for someone out there. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me. It means the world. It really helps the channel. I did recently do a Taurus reading as well, by the way. It's in the Taurus playlist. It's in my videos on the channel. So if you want a more in-depth, obviously if this one didn't resonate, then you could check that one out as well. But anyway, subscribe if you'd like to, leave me a comment if it resonated, all that jazz. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, moving on to my wonderful Geminis. Hi Gemini, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. So today, Gemini, for what's coming towards you next in love, your base card is the Four of Swords. Okay. The Four of Swords can be a card of quiet, restful time. But let's see, because I don't want to like shortchange you, Gemini, but it can be a time of, you know, being quiet, sometimes quietening the mouth and thinking things through, even just resting and then allowing things to kind of become into a more peaceful place so that we can actually think clearly as well with the Four of Swords. Thinking something over could be quite crucial. So let's see what's coming towards Gemini next in love, please. What's coming towards my Geminis next in love? Okay, so the Four of Wands came out and crossed the King of Wands that's on the spread for Scorpio. I just chuckled because something came out and crossed this same card from Aries. So it's like that King of Wands is it's really working for me on the spread today. It's really putting his time in. But we've got the Four of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck when that came out was the Magician. Now the Four of Wands talks about union, coming into something significant like a relationship, a marriage, a family, a home with somebody else. It's talking about like the structure that is created very beautifully, which houses a lot of joy. Now, whether that is like there's reasons to celebrate with the Four of Wands. This can also be, when I said like the four walls, I mean like it could also be an event. It's making something happen with the Magician and the King of Wands, which it landed on as well. But the fact that the Four of Swords is here, it's either like you need to, maybe you're going to need some rest because of working to make some sort of big celebration happen for some of you. Maybe like someone's significant like birthday party or something. Or you've been working to, I don't know why I got that, or like an anniversary celebration for your parents or something like that. This is like you've been trying so hard to make that materialize and make it perfect. You may need to kind of take a little bit of time to yourself. But this is what's coming towards you next in love. So let's see. It could also be, this could be a time to kind of reflect on what you want to bring into your reality to manifest when it comes to a home, a relationship. What do you want? Maybe there's a need to get clear on that through some time out. Let's see. Tell me more for Gemini, please. It feels like there's a decision that needs to be made, and there's two parties that are like kind of maybe at odds with each other about that decision. It's almost like you might need to make some sort of decision about doing something, and there's one group of people who want you to do one thing and the other group of people are trying to get you to do the other one. It could involve a child as well. This could be about needing some time to decide where you want to live or move to, because of maybe you have a child from a previous relationship and you need to consider like them, obviously, and also their other parent, their location. Tell me more for Gemini, please. Yeah. Tell me more. Yeah, Ace of Wands that came out with the Death card at the bottom of the deck. This is about a new beginning, but you need to kind of take a break, Gemini, before you make a decision, because it's all about, the Ace of Wands is a very doing, action orientated ace. This is something happening. It's very significant. It's also very transformational with the snake that's wrapped around that Ace of Wands there, and also the Death card, which is a major card of transformation and change in your life. It's all about you're making your plans for the future. I feel like you need to chill out on your own, maybe for a little bit away. There could be friends or family members in particular who are trying to influence your decision, and you need to kind of quiet all of that noise so that you can get very clear about what is going to make you happy in the future. Because at the end of the day, like, if you're not living your life in a way that's making you happy, it's like you're living for your friends. Like, it's no way to live. It's nice to obviously take other people into consideration, of course, but at the end of the day, in 50 years' time, you're going to be like, oh, I didn't live a happy life, but at least my friends got what they wanted. Like, no. But this is about plans. For some of you, you might want to travel. You might want to move. Obviously, if there's not it's easier if there's not a child in the mix, but I was getting movement, but maybe this is also moving countries for some of you. I definitely get a message about travel for you, Gemini. Tell me more. How does this relate to Gemini's love life? What's coming towards them next in love? There might be an invitation from someone who is long distance. They might also, or it might just be someone who's asking you, about moving in with them, potentially. Seven of Cups just came out, that's why I went because you're gonna have to make a choice, Gemini. But the Seven of Cups here, it's like there's lots of great options. it's almost like too many good choices to choose from, kind of that I'm getting for you. Like the world is your oyster, which can in itself be kind of tricky, because if you only got one option, it's very simple. You know what you're going to do. And the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, that's that sense of, if you pick, funnily, because I was talking about, not living your life for your friends. That was the Three of Cups card that came out. But you see, we've got these three cups down here that this person is sat with, they're kind of settled with, but they're still thinking about that other cup they don't have. It's like you may have made some sort of choice to, or you're tempted to make a choice for the sake of friends or family here, and it's related to your love life, of course, is why it's come out today. But if it's kind of, the message here is that it's exactly what I said. In 50 years time, are you going to look back and be like, but I always wanted this one, the cup that I was longing for that whole time, that I didn't choose because of feeling of like influencing by other people, or guilt, if you like. And it's this moment is very significant, because there is an opportunity being presented to you which could involve travel for some of you, or it could involve a union with someone in particular in your love life. And there are people who are kind of sticking their 2 cents in, Gemini, that they, some of them may well have your best interest at heart. Some of them, they have their own best interest at heart, if you know what I mean. If you didn't listen to the overall general energy message at the beginning, I would definitely say listen to it, because I really get a strong correlation here now I think about it. This is like people trying to confuse you and throw you off the truth, because you're on the brink of something very exciting and a whole new beginning, where they can't really hold on to you, because they know you're about to step forward into that. So that is basically what I've got for you, Gemini. Let's see anything else for Gemini, please. What's coming towards them next in love? The releasing card, letting go, moving on, walking away. Possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, risks. Look at that person like sailing off, not sailing. I can't remember what that's called. Anyway, parasailing, that's why I said sailing. Parasailing off into the sunset. And then resistance came out, suppressing, timid. It's like there are people here who kind of want you to, it would be like meeting up with friends and going, oh no, but think about what could happen if you do that, or like, or everything you could lose, or it'd be very scary, very dangerous, like trying to kind of throw water over the fire of this opportunity, because they know that otherwise you kind of be releasing them and going off and having a big adventure. And at the bottom of the deck is boundaries. But I mean, it's just funny, because I think it's a picture of the Great Wall of China. But also look at that huge kind of like landscape as well. But it's kind of giving me like boundaries, like borders of countries or states for some of you. Anything else for Gemini? Trapped. Stuck, tied down, captive. Yeah. There's maybe friends or family that might be kind of giving you a little bit of guilt as well, that if you were to take this opportunity, then you would be abandoning them. But it's because they want you to stay where you are, Gemini. And as I said, it might not necessarily be out of like any malintentions, but it might just be subconsciously they just don't want to let you go. But the message is here to really take some time and think and make the decision for yourself. If you don't want to go, fine, don't go on this adventure that is somehow involving your love life as well, or it could lead to something amazing for your love life if you take the opportunity. And if you kind of think about it by yourself and you don't want to, fine. But if you are just not doing it because of other people, that there's a warning here for you. So that's what I've got for you this time, Gemini. I do hope that someone found it useful. I hope that it resonated. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me. I really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you would like to. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And if it resonated at all, leave me a comment and let me know. I wish you all my very best. Okay, so moving on to my wonderful Cancers. Hi Cancer, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. So today, Cancer, you have the Emperor as your base energy, which is Aries Major Arcana. The Emperor is also the divine masculine. He is very significant in a love reading as well, because this is someone very significant to you. They might already be in your life and it's going to be about them, what's happening for you next in love, or they might be coming into your life. I also want to mention that if you didn't catch the start when I laid out all the cards, the next position in the zodiac is Leo, and they got the Empress. So if any of you are dealing with a Leo, that is a very, very significant connection. But anyway, let's get into it. Which deck do I want for you? Let's use this one. So tell me about the Emperor for Cancer, please. Coming towards them next. The Emperor can represent a father, a leader, a boss as well. Male or female, it's just the energy of the Emperor. Someone who is in charge, very powerful energy, very commanding. I would say, I mean, all of the cards in the base deck are in the upright today, but I would say the Emperor in the upright is someone who's very responsible as well, and who takes their responsibilities and their commitments very seriously. Because they want to be someone that people maintain their, like they have a lot of respect. The Emperor in the upright gains a lot of respect from who they are. Respect is earned, not just given out, and they have earned it, but they also want to maintain people's respect in them. So they're very responsible in the actions that they take and the decisions that they make. So tell me about this for Cancer. What's coming towards them next in love? Did I say it could be a husband as well? I think I said father or boss. Also can be a husband. Okay, so the cards that came out, we have the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. Whew. Well, this is potentially a victory, a very significant one that is coming from either someone is being acknowledged as being the winner. That's what I want to say. Like, the truth is being known that someone has won the battle. Well, what is that about? Tell me more for Cancer, please. What's coming towards them next in love? Wow, well, the Emperor came out again. The Emperor and the Hermit. So that is Aries and Virgo's Major Arcana. Goodness, we're only 4 cards in and we have the same card out again. And I was just, talking about the Emperor. This feels like a foundation that someone was trying to solidify, has finally taken hold. But how does that... It's also someone, I mean, I said someone's being, acknowledged as the winner here. It could also be that someone's found the answer, because the Hermit searches for a solution, searches for an answer, or within themselves. Often it can be from like a trusted source as well, but they're looking for guidance. They're looking for can be inspiration or the solution for their worries, I want to say as well. But that solution here is being found and someone's coming out very victorious. But tell me what this is about, please, for Cancer. What is this Ace of Swords about? Hanged Man in reverse. And the Fool at the bottom of the deck when that came out. I mean, that's another card of like someone's found the answer that they were searching for. Or there's also something here at Cancer about someone is seeing things from your point of view. Obviously, if this is reversed and you're seeing things from someone else's point of view, just reverse it. But this is like someone, like with the Hanged Man in reverse, you can see that they have received the enlightenment. Their head is all lit up there, and they don't have to be stuck anymore. This situation isn't going to be stuck. It's reached a culmination, and the culmination is very positive. Tell me, how does this relate to Cancer love life, please? Okay, now we have the Judgment card. Talk about a climax, a culmination. This is a decision. For some of you, you could have been waiting on a decision, or this impacted your love life. Maybe your husband or wife, whoever is in the Emperor energy here, they were waiting to hear on some news, maybe regarding their business or even something legal. But legal always makes, I think, people think of divorce. That's like the only legality that exists in the tarot world. But no, obviously it could also be like anything. It could be like something to do with like that they were trying to win some sort of battle at their work, that was something to do with like an investigation or I was getting something, again, overall energy. I feel like you should listen to that at the beginning. You don't have to, but that was right at the start of the video when I do the overall energy for everyone. There was a message here about like defamatory, like lies being said about someone, and like needing the faith that, and the wish coming true that the truth is being known. So I don't know if someone, it's almost like a case that, like maybe someone tried to bring a case against the Emperor here that was false. But anyway, it's reaching a climax here, if that resonates, and the truth is about to come out, and the Emperor is about to come out on top. If this could be relating to your husband or yourself, obviously. Again, it could have been something to do with work. How does this relate to Cancer's love life? How are they going to be feeling about this when it comes to love? Could be bringing someone's spark back. It could be bringing someone's like mojo back in the bedroom. That's what I'm kind of getting. Because maybe they're finally going to feel like they don't have to kind of fight a battle. About their reputation is what I'm getting. Ooh. Queen of Swords in reverse. Ooh, she's going to be pissed, man. Because something I'm saying she is the queen, could be a man in real life, but something she was trying to do or say is failing. When the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse is a very bitter, rude, spiteful energy, male or female. But it's someone who uses their words for bad intentions. It can also be someone who they feel like a victim in some way, and they use that to punish other people. But also can be quite dishonest, the Queen of Swords in reverse. And when that came out at the bottom of the deck, I have the Prince of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. But you see how this Seven of Pentacles card is like someone very disappointed about the fact that the seeds that they planted did not bear fruit. And then underneath those, I can't hold that many cards, underneath those are the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. This was someone who was trying to put a stop or put something in someone's mind so that they didn't collaborate with this person. Whether, let's say with you, Cancer, putting things, ideas in people's minds so that people did not collaborate with you. They may have been kind of either spreading information with that Prince of Pentacles, or kind of, it's almost like, but it's like giving someone the message here that he's holding with the Prince of Pentacles, giving someone the information, but then being like, shh, you can't tell anyone. But because it's BS, that's why, with that Five of Swords. But there is, yeah, the truth is coming out. Who is this Queen of Swords in reverse? Yeah, lies and BS that was being, like, fallacies that she was trying to create. about the Emperor. Oh, these people need to get hobbies. Who is this Queen of Swords in reverse? Who's the Queen of Swords in reverse, please? Four of Swords, but interestingly, it came over and landed on top of the Empress. For some of you, this is talking about an ex, because the Queen of Swords can also represent an ex. And whatever she was doing, I don't know if she was trying to give information to someone who you consider to be your true, like the person you want to be with, your true counterpart, your true match, with it landing on top of the Empress. I already kind of flagged the Emperor and the Empress being both on the spread next to each other. And it's like you haven't been speaking to your Empress yourself, but this Queen of Swords in reverse has been speaking to the Empress about you. What does this mean for, I mean, it's Judgment Day, and you're coming out on top, effectively, Cancer. Oh, what does this mean for Cancer's love life, please? Well, this is all about a third party, basically. Got the Devil that came out with the Seven of Wands. The Three of Cups that came out, and the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. Yeah, you're going to get your mojo back big time, because this person has been maybe for some of you doing things in the background that you didn't know about, and you might not even know why you have. This could also be that you're going to find out what this person has been doing. And because of that Hermit card that came out, and I said about like searching for the truth, you could have been searching for why things weren't, like, things were stuck. What was the hold up? What was the blockage? Why was your love life in limbo? Why were you not talking to the person that you wanted, like, to be with? And whatever, I mean, either it's coming out to you, or you knew about it and now everybody else is going to know about it, what was really going on. Either way, it means victory for you, Cancer. Or for others of you, this is victory for your partner. But yeah, could be either. Give me a card for Cancer, please. What's coming towards them next in love? We've got Lucky Break and Harmony. Lucky Break says good fortune, good things coming, and a turning point. Harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. Definitely. Definitely a very positive turning point. Something else for Cancer? This has been some irrational behaviour by this Queen of Swords in reverse, whether it was an ex or someone else who's just been in your energy, Cancer. We have Detective in reverse, which says snooping, digging for dirt, accusations, and my boo came out in reverse, which is like exclusive relationship. This feels like an ex. This feels like someone who is no longer your boo. It's hard to say that with an English accent without sounding cringe, but but this person is not your boo, and they've been trying to come up with accusations against you, which is kind of what I was already saying. And at the bottom of the deck was reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. I mean, yeah, you're definitely it's not only gonna be you that has insight about what has been going on here. This has basically gone on for long enough, is also what I'm getting, and there's about to be a big breakthrough, big positive turn of events, and definitely your name being cleared if there was ever any question about it. So that's what I've got for you this time, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me. It really helps the channel and I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you would like to. I'd love to have you. And if you'd like to leave me a comment if it resonated, I would love to hear from you. So thank you so much. Okay, so moving on to my gorgeous Leos. Hi Leo, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Today, your base energy for what's coming towards you next in love, you have the Empress. Beautiful. One of the best cards, I would say. Let's see what direction it goes in, of course. But the Empress is the divine feminine. She is can be a mother. She can be a wife. She is just a goddess, generally, energy. She's someone who's very high frequency, leveled up. And she kind of holds the energy of all four queens. So above all others, the Empress. This can be your energy right now, in which case, congratulations, it's fabulous energy to be in. Or this could be the energy of someone who's coming towards you or how they're viewing you. So let's see. Just in case you didn't catch it, understandably, if you're not a Cancer or dealing with a Cancer, but Cancer had the Emperor as their base card, the zodiac sign right before you, in case that is relevant if you're dealing with a Cancer. So, but if not, let's just carry on. So, Leo. Let's get some more information, shall we? The Empress is also an energy of abundance, beauty, love, growth, things being nurtured and expansion in a very beautiful way. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of wonderfully organic energy of kind of like turning darkness to light is what I also want to say. So let's see how that applies to what's coming towards you next in love. For Leo, please. Why the Empress? What's coming towards Leo next in love, please? Well, we have the King of Cups and the Six of Cups. But I made that noise because it came out on top of the Queen of Cups, which is in Virgo's position. Wow. So effectively, we've got the King, potentially the King of Cups, potentially returning. I have to say it. The Six of Cups could be about someone from your past, or it can be a past life connection, soulmate. But this is someone who is still, I would say it's more a past energy, because also we have at the bottom of the deck, when those came out, we have the Six of Swords, which is kind of something you feel like you've already moved on from. So it's kind of something you think is in your rearview mirror, in behind you now. It happened. It's in the past. But this is someone, I would say, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They could just have that in their chart. But this is someone who has who's not forgotten you. I was going to say that they might not have stopped thinking about you, but I'm getting more that they just keep coming back to memories of you, and they have never forgotten you, Leo. Okay, and their feelings are kind of being lit up even more next, because it's what's coming towards you next in love, right? Okay, the Queen of Pentacles came out. That's Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups, and underneath that is the Lovers. It's like wow, this Knight of Cups is someone on a boat with a harpoon pointing at the constellation, the stars there. They're kind of, it's like this person, I would say, who's coming towards you, Leo, has suddenly, there's been some time, there's been some space, suddenly their harpoon or Cupid's arrow or whatever is like swung back to you, and it's now they can't move it away. It's kind of focused on you, and they're suddenly very much intent on you. Tell me more. What's coming towards Leo next in love? Well, the Lovers have come out now. Okay, tell me more. We also have the King of Wands that came out. So I've got the King of Wands and the King of Cups. This could be the same person. King of Wands is fire energy. That is you, Leo, as well. Aries, Leo, Sag. I think it is the same person, because after that the Knight of Cups came out with the Two of Swords in reverse. If the Two of Swords had come out maybe upright, I would say maybe you might have to make some sort of choice between a King of Cups and a King of Wands. Also, the Empress is known to have more than one option because everyone wants the Empress. There could be, okay, for some of you, there could be a case that in the future you're going to have to turn one of these people down. It might be someone that you're kind of already on your radar. This King of Wands, you find them very attractive. There could be someone who's kind of taking action towards you as soon as they met you. Do you know what I mean? Like, they met you and they're like, well, obviously Leo's an Empress, I'm not going to let this one out of my sights, and they start trying to take action immediately. But there could also be a King of Cups from the past who their beam of light, I just keep getting this thing of like this person being off at sea, and suddenly it's like you're their lighthouse, and they're suddenly like that your light is all they can see, and it's all they're being like directed towards by their internal compass or whatever. It's like they can't really go in any other direction except towards your light, is what I keep getting about that King of Cups. So for some of you, could be someone returning who's like that, whilst also there's someone in your present who is more like, I just met the Empress and I'm going to do something about it. I say that now because the Three of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. This is about, it's kind of telling you that in the future you're going to have a lot going on, and it's like looking ahead, basically, with this Three of Wands card. And this is also talking about trying to keep all your plates spinning in the future, but you can't keep it all spinning, basically, with this Three of Wands, because effectively there's Five of Wands. One person is going in one direction, the other person's going in the other direction. You can't have both, Leo. And underneath the Five of Wands is the Four of Cups. It's going to have to be one person that you turn down, and they're going to be gutted. Yeah, they're going to be gutted, but it's kind of just going to be one of those things. It's like someone maybe putting you in a difficult position. Maybe it's the person returning could be putting you in a difficult position where you didn't want to have to like turn anybody down as well. But the fact that there's someone coming back at the same time as you're meeting someone new, that could just be one of those things. Tell me more for Leo, please. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? I haven't really touched on her. Why the Queen of Pentacles? That is like a mini Empress energy. Very nurturing, loving, someone long-term as well with the Queen of Pentacles. That's what I thought. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. It's like two people want to wife you, or husband you, obviously, at the same time. If you're not from the UK, that we have a phrase of like, it's like London buses. You wait 2 hours for one to turn up and then two turn up at the same time. Two of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. When I'm saying that, you can't have them both, Leo. Yeah, you're going to have to make a decision about this. And it's going to be based on who is really going to put the effort in, because both of these people might, the King of Cups who's coming back around, the King of Wands who's maybe fresher, and just someone who's like takes action off the get-go. This isn't a situation where you can have both, which you wouldn't want to be juggled with somebody else. So naturally you're not going to try and juggle two people yourself. Maybe you might like meet up with them a little bit, but as soon as either gets serious, I think you're gonna make a decision here. Yeah, and as I said, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, Judgment. Eight of Swords, Two of Wands. You might get up in your head, thinking, oh, I couldn't possibly make a choice between either of these people. Like, how do I possibly choose? It's like Sophie's choice. But what it comes down to, underneath the Two of Wands, we have the Emperor and the Eight of Pentacles. And then we have a Knight of Wands underneath that. It's about, and you're here as the Empress, Leo. So it's about who is matching your energy, who is matching the effort and who's really going to put in the effort in the long term and not just in the moment when they want it now, like as kind of like an instant gratification thing. So yeah, I've never seen a clearer message, Leo, about having the fact that you're going to have to choose between two romantic interests. But you are in the Empress energy. I mean, you're like the flame or the lighthouse. A lighthouse to the boats, the flame to the moths, whichever you want to say. But tell me more, please, for Leo. What's coming towards them next in love? Anything else? Brilliant. The Only You card came out, crossing the Two of Swords in reverse. The Only You card. I just laughed like an idiot because clearly you're going to have to choose between two people. And they've got someone here going, it's only you. And then at the bottom of the deck when that came out was conflict, which says clashing. Oh dear. This King of Cups who's returning from your past, who suddenly can't get you off their mind and they've fixated on you, Leo. This person may have been, because it came out on top of the Two of Swords, they may have been blocked to what they wanted in the past. They may have been indecisive, or but tell me more. No longer is basically saying. Now they're like, why did I ever let Leo go? Obviously reverse the roles if it's you that's feeling that about someone else. Tell me more, please. So the hoping card came out, expecting, faith, manifesting, and then the deck split showing apology and mistakes. Apology says forgiveness, return, sorry, mistakes. I mean, obviously, this is someone who is probably the person from the past here, because this is talking about someone wanting to return and saying they're sorry, they made a mistake. And they're hoping, well, I would say they're hoping that you would give them another chance, because now they're saying you're the only one, Leo. Yeah, it's telling you to listen to your intuition when it comes to making a decision. We have the intuition card, which says heart song, telepathy, inner knowing, and then chemistry, attraction, spark, and passion. This is all about, you got to listen to your intuition about what really has legs here and what is more just attraction. Could be the case with either of them. Like, it's going to be different for all of you as well. But King of Wands can sometimes, just be someone who's like, wow, the Empress is really hot, so I'm going to take action. But it can fizzle out as fast as it starts. It doesn't always have to be that way around, though. Yeah, there's someone who's really craving you. They feel kind of broken not having you, but I don't know why it took them so long to realize this, because it's long enough for you to kind of move on. But it says broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed, and longing, craving, aching, wanting. These two came out together. At the bottom of the deck is return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. It's going to be up to you, Leo. But yeah, that's what's coming towards you next in love. Very, very clear message. So I hope it was useful for someone out there. For some of you, it might just be that you're going to have to make a decision about whether to give the past person a previous chance. I'm still getting more a thing about two people because of the two kings, but it might be maybe you were just starting to like look out there and see what else is out there on the dating scene, and now this person's going to put you in a difficult position of having to make a choice about them. It could be that for some of you, but as I said, I was getting more about the two. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me. It really helps the channel and it means the world. Subscribe if you'd like to. I'd love to have you. And if it resonated at all, leave me a comment. Or if you just want to claim this Empress energy, leave me a comment and claim it. And thank you so much for your support. Okay, let me just get some water. Okay, Virgo. Hi, my lovely Virgos. Thank you so much for being here today. Your base card for what is coming towards you next in love. You have the Queen of Cups, man. That's a whole lot of love for my wonderful Virgos. So that is water energy as well. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have water in your chart. Someone who's coming towards you in love might do, or is in your energy. You don't have to. It's just talking about emotions will be flowing here. There is a lot of love that maybe you have to give as well, Virgo, that has been untapped potential, I want to say. So let's see what's going on, shall we? Let me grab this one. For Virgo, please. Actually, I think I used that for you last time. This one. For Virgo, please. What's coming towards them next in love? Tell me more, please. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Came up first. I'm going to have to replace this deck soon. I've used it for so long. I love it. For Virgo, please. What's coming towards them next in love? Six of Wands. At the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh la la. Oh, Virgo. Underneath the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Death card and then the Queen of Cups. Now she hasn't actually come out yet, but she's right there, only a couple of minutes in, and that is your base card as well. Ooh, there is about to be an offer, which is significant because it could change a lot. It could change a lot with that Death card. It might change your whole view on something else that really hurt, I want to say. Like this, something... So the Page of Pentacles is a messenger and someone... I would say normally it's someone offering you something like a message of like consideration, of friendship, of, you know, reaching out, seeing how you're doing. Can even be reconnecting with this Page of Pentacles because this is like a very cold landscape and it's like a friend reaching back out and kind of bringing a little bit of warmth back in. It's very sweet and very innocent and thoughtful kind of a message, but it's making you feel really good. But the fact that we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, it's like something very significant, which starts from in a very innocuous manner. Tell me more, please, for what's coming towards Virgo next in love. Virgo, I also did just a Virgo reading, like an hour long recently. If you haven't seen it, it's up. It's in the Virgo playlist. It's in the videos on my channel. Go check it out. Obviously, it's long and detailed. It might not resonate for you because it's normally quite specific, but you might take something from that as well if you haven't watched it already. Anyway, let's get back to it. What's coming towards Virgo next in love, please? Tell me about this Page of Pentacles, because it looks like, it feels like really positive. Like you'll be smiling, getting this. It's either a message or an offer. Maybe it's an invitation. It could be an invitation in the post. I'm even getting like something official, like a wedding invite. Or an invitation to someone's birthday gathering or something like that. But whatever it is could lead to the beginning of something like a whole new chapter in your love life, basically. Tell me more, please. Shuffling and shuffling. Okay. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Oh, interesting. I was just saying about a new chapter in your love life. Underneath the Ace of Cups, we have the Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. But you see how this Two of Wands card in this deck is, I can't remember his name, but it's a two-headed figure. It's right on the tip of my head, but anyway. I think it's in Greek mythology, but anyway. But this is literally like one person looking off at this Ace of Pentacles and one person looking off at this Ace of Cups. And we have the Queens of Pentacles and Cups that have come out. This feels like a choice between love and money. I don't know why. Let's see. Tell me about the Queen of Cups for Virgo. Tell me more about that. Oof. Four of Cups in reverse. Oh, I would say you're choosing love. If there was anything about like love or money, then you're choosing love, because again, the Four of Cups, it came out in reverse. Queen of Cups is your base energy. At the bottom of the deck, when that Four of Cups in reverse came out, we have the Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, but now the Ace of Pentacles is gone. We've got the Empress and the Lovers and the Justice card and the Ten of Cups. Wow. It's almost like, when I say love or money, it could have been love or career. It could have been that you felt like you had to sacrifice love because of your career, whatever, something that was required there. But this is like, there's some sort of new offer coming in, or something surprising coming from a message that kind of makes you feel like you can have all the emotional fulfillment that you really wanted. Tell me more. Yeah, you didn't feel like you had this choice before. This was something, yeah, exactly. So Two of Wands in reverse came out with the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Whatever is coming towards you next, Virgo, you felt like this was an impossibility. Like, you felt like you were never going to have this choice become available to you. Maybe you felt like you were just going to have to settle to like be on the shelf, is kind of what I'm getting when it comes to love life. Like, that's just something that you wouldn't be able to factor in. So what is going on here? Why did Virgo not think it was an option before? Because the Two of Wands in reverse is like, I can't choose left or right. It's just not. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. And the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Ow. What was it about your work that meant you couldn't have a love life, Virgo? I mean, I'm an earth sign, but was it something in the contracts? Underneath the Three of Swords, we have the Nine of Swords and the King of Swords. This is a lot of mental torture and heartbreak. It's sacrificing your heart for your head, but also maybe even because of someone else finding out that you were having a love life. What was it about the and the Eight of Pentacles is working, like doggedly working, until you're like, this person is making pentacles out of bushels of thorns and she's crying until her hands are all cut up, whilst other people, you know, go off and enjoy beautiful romances with the swans flying off. I think they might be geese, to be fair, but let's say that they're swans. You know, this is like something that happens to other people. It doesn't happen to me. I just need to work until my hands bleed. I don't have the choice for romance, was what you were thinking. Can you tell me anything else about why? I feel like Hanged Man. Maybe you had some responsibility, Virgo. Hanged Man and the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I just keep getting, like I said, sacrifice a few times now. The Hanged Man comes out. It's like, I'm talking to a Virgo here who felt like they had to sacrifice their love life for, they didn't have time for romance. This is not like, you know, this is not a Disney movie. You know, not everyone gets to have their happily ever after, is kind of what I'm getting from you, Virgo. I'm not going to have the happy with that Ten of Cups in reverse as well. It's just not, how is this possible for me when I just I have too much on my plate and I have to give all my attention to work. Wow, well, it's changing. What can I say? It's changing, Virgo. Tell me more about this Page of Pentacles then for Virgo. Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I thought that might happen. I was like, I was about to say, you know, tell me more about this Page of Pentacles. I was like, is this something that you're receiving that gives you some sort of freedom to actually have a love life as well with that, the page? And then I was like, I wonder what that page, Ace of Pentacles, what that was about. And then it's back at the bottom of the deck. And when that came out, when it's back, what came out, if I could speak, was the Ten of Pentacles. I've shuffled heavily. We've seen other stuff at the bottom, but the Ace of Pentacles is now back next to the Ace of Cups. Wow, Virgo, if this was an individual Virgo reading and I had to give this a name, I was like, I would definitely be calling it, you no longer have to choose between work and love. You can have both. You can have the security, the financial dependability, and also the emotional fulfillment. And then death is underneath there now. It's going to, whatever this is coming in for you is going to completely change what you thought was possible for your future. Wow, the Nine of Pentacles underneath that as well. For some of you, you're coming into some sort of wealth, either because of someone you're meeting who can take care of you and you don't have to work every God-given hour of every day, to maybe you have children, for example, that you have to put first, like I have to work to make sure that they're okay and my needs can be forgotten about. Either you're meeting someone who can take care of you and your family and you don't have to worry about it. Or for some of you, you might be receiving an inheritance or some sort of, like someone might be, like, even if there's hopefully they're still around, but like a family member might be giving you some financial aid or there's something coming in here. But I am seeing this is strongly connected to a new start in love as well. So there's something coming in which is going to make you feel so wonderful, I would say, that you didn't think that this kind of didn't think that you would ever be able to achieve both stability and happiness, basically. Oh, I'm so pleased to see this, Virgo. It's the nicest message I've seen in a while. Anything else for Virgo, please? The ecstasy came out, which is chasing thrills, excitement, and a good time. But I just think it's just talking about how excited you're going to be. Feeling like on top of the world a little bit. Like feeling like almost like a winner, but not in like an arrogant way, but kind of like just when you feel really good about how something has turned out that you weren't expecting. I think you deserve this as well, to be fair. I mean, I'm sure you do, but it's like, I don't know if there was something here about, it's about time that this comes through for you, because you've been almost like being treated like an outcast. That's not going to be for all of you. It's just like a side message that's coming through. It maybe for some of you felt like you made some sort of mistake in the past, and if that is the case, the message here is that you've done enough time. Like, you've done your time. You know, not necessarily in prison or anything like that, but like you've served your time for any mistake that you made. You've made up for it. So it's time for you to kind of start enjoying living again. Yeah, it's coming to a culmination here. What is this? Yeah, you've done the work, Virgo. So finality and breaking point came out together. This is breaking point is kind of like reaching a culmination, and the finality is like gaining closure. It's closing off that chapter and it's leaving all of that behind. I feel like for some of you, you were, with the silence card, you may have been cutting yourself off from engaging in having a good time or enjoying yourself, as I kind of said already. I don't know exactly why. It's going to be different for all of you. Some of you may feel like you were in some way misunderstood, or you made some sort of mistake in the past, but you kind of closed yourself off as a result. But this is saying that time you've done your time and that chapter is closed. And the healing card came out, which is releasing, purifying, and cleansing. You've done the work, and you're actually, yeah, at the bottom of the deck now is foundation, established family security. Okay, well, that's what I've got for you this time, Virgo. I really hope someone found it useful and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me. It just means the world. It really helps the video and the channel. And subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you. If it resonated at all or you'd like to claim it, leave me a comment. Let me know. Thank you so much. Okay, let me just tidy these away. Okay, so one sec. Moving on, next we have Libra. Hi my lovely Libra, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. So today, Libra, your base card for what's coming towards you next in love, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, well, I'm really drawn, Libra, to say with your air sign column today, you have the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Devil. Four of Swords for Gemini and the Devil for Aquarius. But you're in the middle here as the Nine of Pentacles. This is kind of, the Nine of Pentacles talks about doing your own thing. Focusing on you, pouring your attention, your efforts into you. It's a very independent energy. The fact that the Devil is here in the Four of Swords, I mentioned because this also tells me that some of you might be liberating yourself from potentially a toxic situation or a situation that was in some way codependent, because the Nine of Pentacles is very independent, as I said, and very successful, really abundant, but potentially on your own, but really looking good and also feeling like yourself again, I would say, with the Nine of Pentacles. So let's find out more. For Libra, please, what is coming towards Libra next in love? Well, the World card. But before I shuffle it away, the Temperance was at the bottom of the deck. So then, and the Four of Swords as well is a card of maybe needing to regroup, regather yourself, do a little bit of quiet time, a little bit of healing with the Four of Swords. It might be a time to rest and recoup. And I mentioned that as well. Temperance is definitely a card of self-care, self-love, nourishing yourself, pouring into yourself. This is also with this World card. You see how the World card talks about major chapters coming to closure, new chapters beginning. You see how this lady on this World card is also looking down at her reflection in the water and seeing how you have changed, who you are now compared to who you were when you started this chapter that's now coming to completion, and reflecting on everything you've learnt. Tell me more. For Libra, please. Okay, we have the Hierophant that came out in reverse. We have the Lovers that came out in reverse. It's Gemini and Taurus as major arcanas. And then the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, well, the Lovers and Temperance both coming up, the Lovers and the Hierophant both coming out in reverse. Talk about long-term, something committed, potentially long-term, and a romantic connection, both potentially coming to an end here. This could be talking about a breakup, especially because I'm talking about you kind of gaining your independence from and closing out a chapter. It's quite clear-cut, Libra. But there's, interestingly, with this Three of Pentacles, you see how there's someone here depicted like kissing the foot of this, it's almost like an Empress energy, funnily enough, on a Three of Pentacles card, which is quite rare. But you see how this person is like bending down, kissing the foot, and kind of showing reverence, but also the Three of Pentacles is talking about wanting to get on board, wanting to build. But I mean, this is a real contrast in frequencies, let's just say. It's probably the nicest way to put it. We've got an Empress, basically. Although it's showing the dedication of this person to try and want their desire to want to work with the Empress, it's still not an Emperor doing this. If you catch my drift. What's going on here? Tell me more for Libra, please. It's coming towards the next in love. So effectively, you could be kind of ending a relationship, Libra, but this person still wants to work on it. Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords that's come out. They still want to work on it. With that Three of Pentacles card, potentially they might need you more than you need them. When that Seven of Swords came out, I've got the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. So this could be someone also pleading for you to pause, like, just don't make any big decisions right now. Can we just, go on hold? Can we put a pin in it about that decision? And also see how there's this feminine figure up in the tree looking down, and there's someone pleading, like this, like, please, please come down from the tree, reconsider. But tell me about that Seven of Swords. But the Seven of Swords is talking about either some element of strategy or deception regarding this. So what's going on? Why the Seven of Swords? The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Why the Ace of Swords? The Ace of Swords talks about truth, awareness, enlightenment. Why is that connected to the Seven of Swords? The Magician with the King of Swords. Okay. Libra, it's basically saying that someone is going to be telling you that they have figured something out about how to make something work between the two of you, how to make something happen. They've learnt their lessons, they have gained the wisdom, they have learnt from their mistakes, they now have the... I'm sorry. If you can hear intense sniffing in the background, my dog is doing like a sniffari in one of the chairs. I don't know why. Sorry about that. He probably left something like a treat there like 3 months ago or something. Anyway, getting back to you, Libra. So yeah, this person is going to be saying they may have got advice from other people as well, specifically, because you see how this King of Swords is walking around the grounds of his, realm or castle or whatever, and getting advice from someone unexpected. This person could be saying that they now have the solution from an unexpected source. They were speaking to Bob at the baker's or something, and suddenly, Bob said something really wise, and now they've kind of gained the insight they need to make this work with you. Yeah, and when that came out at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. So now they know what they're going to do for the future. Now they've got a plan. But the Seven of Swords is suggesting that this is not necessarily true, whether it's a conscious lie or a subconscious lie. They think they have the solution, but it's really, it's going to fall through pretty fast. Let's see some more for you. It's coming towards Libra next in love, please. One sec. Baxter. Come here. Come on. Up. Up. You can do it. Up. Good boy. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Tell me more for Libra, please. So grabbed a different deck, and the Seven of Wands came out with the Ace of Swords behind it. Funnily enough, it's a card I was mainly just talking about from the first deck, and it's already come out. but it's behind the Seven of Wands. Why did I just get gatekeeping the truth? Or someone doesn't want to face the truth. At the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Oof. Underneath Three of Swords is the Tower. Why the Seven of Wands? Five of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, Libra, there could be some element of the real truth as to why, not the real, but maybe another truth as to why you don't want to be with this person anymore. But you're kind of keeping them at arm's length so that you don't have to say that truth as well. It could well be for some of you that you have got some insight, some wisdom about this that has helped you make your decision, but you don't want to have to say that to them. I was getting more about them because I keep getting this thing about, you know, them trying to make it work with you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands, the Five of Cups, Hanged Man, and the Devil. See, the thing is, it's almost like if this truth, which someone is trying to like push the other person away from that truth, or avoid it, or not deal with it, because if they explain that reason, the guilt will be too much. They might get led back into rethinking their decision about leaving and being trapped right back in, and I mentioned it with it being in Aquarius's position, right back in that quite a toxic connection with that Devil card. I want to say trapped in a cage with this person. It's like, okay, what is it that is not being said with that Ace of Swords behind the Seven of Wands? What's not being said? The Death card, Scorpio's Major Arcana, Judgment card. Oh, okay, I get it. No, it's the other person. They don't want to face the decision. Because facing it, they would have to face the fact that they have lost this connection. It's almost like they're dancing around the truth that of why you're ending this with them, or this has come to an end. I feel like it's more you because you're coming through as the Nine of Pentacles. They're coming through as someone kind of trying to kiss your feet and trying to get you to still try again with them, Libra. But effectively, they are trying to... They might even be actually the ones going, what's the real reason that you want to end this? Because they don't want to face the fact that it's maybe because there was an element that needed to change here. They needed to transform something about themselves or something about the dynamic, and they failed to do so. And because of that, judgment is now being passed that this is over. But this person can't really face that because it would be too heavy on for them. So they are trying to kind of push away the truth as to why this is over. Okay, anything else what's coming towards Libra? What's the advice for Libra here, please? Okay, we've got the King of Cups and the Lovers, which is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. At the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So this the advice. I know what that is, but this, yeah. The Ace of Cups has now come out with the Three of Wands. There is a new relationship pretty much coming in quite quickly for some of you, Libra, because it's already in the energy. I thought this would be more advice about looking after yourself. If you're kind of ending something with someone where it was codependent or toxic. But no, the advice is in the near future, there's going to be a new beginning with a King of Cups, which doesn't have to be a water sign, but it's definitely someone who has a lot of emotional intelligence and very empathetic, and you can have deep emotional moments with. Any other advice for Libra, please? Interesting. So the Hierophant in the upright came out. bearing in mind, right at the start of your reading, Libra, the Hierophant was in reverse, because I was asking why you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy, what you will be. Now we have the Hierophant in the upright. And interestingly enough, the Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck as well. And then underneath the Nine of Pentacles is the Four of Wands. It's kind of you, the fact that you are leveling up, you have leveled up yourself by making the judgment call about the previous or the exiting situation, I would say. Because now you have, whereas that was a Hierophant in reverse, commitment, if we want to call it that, this is that you're actually graduating here. Up those steps, you can go through the next serious gateway. This almost feels like a test with this previous person. If you could acknowledge that this was not a healthy dynamic, rather than just staying in it for the sake of staying in a commitment, you're now being rewarded, because you're basically, with that Nine of Pentacles energy, you know that it's like you're not codependent with this Nine of Pentacles energy. So you don't need to stay in a relationship just for the sake of staying in it. So as a result of you embracing this, like, if I need to be on my own, I will be on my own. I love my own company. Fantastic. Like, if the fact that you can embrace that means that you're now being rewarded with a real Hierophant and real Four of Wands leveling up, commitment, connection coming in. It's, yeah, very clear. Anything else for Libra, please? You're going to also, is talking about standing firm with that previous person. Wow. Because I feel like they're going to be trying to avoid the truth. And trying to get you to, yeah. Yep, wow. So what came up first was only you and foundation. Only you, devoted, attached, crave, and foundation, established family security, which is definitely that Four of Wands Hierophant I was just talking about. But then we have spying, social network, information and ways, and then second chance and elusive came out together. Reconciliation, making amends, opportunity, dishonesty, deception, trickery, which is literally what I was talking about with that Seven of Swords. This person wanting a new beginning with you, but in some way, even if it's subconscious, what they're saying is dishonest about this second chance that they want. Also, I would say to maybe be quite private about you going into, yeah, look at, oh, I shuffled it, but it was apology and finality. This person is like, person that you're ending things with because of the reality that it was not a healthy connection, may not give up, but I was going to say that you might want to keep it private what's going on with the new relationship as well, because they are going to be spying on you. And I don't know, I just don't think the way this person is reacting, which seems to be giving you false reasons to stay with them or give them another chance, and also pushing away the truth of why this is actually ending. It might just not be the best if they found out that you were starting something with someone else. They're going to attach their energy to that new connection as well, if you see what I mean. So that's what I've got for you. Sorry about the distractions during yours, Libra, but I hope that was helpful and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here and thank you for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me. It just really helps the channel. It means the world. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you. And if it resonated, leave me a comment and let me know. I would love to hear from you too. So I'm just going to tidy these away whilst I speak. Thank you so much again, Libra. Okay. Let me just get a bit of water. Lush. Okay. Moving on. So, Scorpio, how are you doing, my sexy Scorpios? It is currently, although this is a timeless reading, it's currently Scorpio making season. Someone said that today in something else that I saw. It made me laugh. It's like Valentine's Day is a conspiracy by Scorpios to ensure that we have more Scorpios in the world. But anyway. Hi, Scorpio. Speaking of which, your base card for what's coming towards you next in love is the King of Wands. King of Wands is fire energy. It's Aries, Leo, Sag, but effectively this is a very passionate energy. It's very desirous. It's very action orientated. It can be about passion, and making moves. Someone generally very attractive, very charming. So let's see what's going on for you. Let's grab this one. For my Scorpios, please. What's coming towards Scorpio next in love? Hold up. What's coming towards Scorpio next in love? Okay. Scorpio, we have the Page of Cups. So you've got someone showing you interest here. And potentially you might like them. But the other cards that came out, and this makes sense, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Right off the bat, Scorpio, I'm going to say you've got someone pretty attractive, pretty interesting, might be a bit of a catch, showing you interest, but it's almost like you're going, is this the right time? Or someone here is going, is this the right time for me to be entertaining this? Because I'm still feeling pretty cut up and pretty heartbroken, maybe about a different situation. Now, for some of you, obviously, there could be someone who caused that heartbreak, wanting to apologize, but it's just the fact that these cards that talk about timing, and also the Seven of Pentacles is like reflecting on whether this is the right time. If it was in the classic Rider-Waite, we see the guy like looking at his bush of pentacles and deciding, is this the right time to harvest? Or do I need to keep watering and feeding my pentacles? Anyway, like a piranha plant, but with pentacles. Anyway, tell me more for Scorpio, please. What's coming towards them next in love? Tell me about this. Okay. Yeah. We've got Three of Wands and Page of Wands that came out crossing the King of Wands. So the Three of Wands talks about waiting. It's almost like... interesting message, because this is, I see you kind of thinking, I should wait before I start flirting with anybody else. I should wait before I try and experience the spark with anybody else. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Devil. It's also, and the Eight of Swords underneath the Devil. Wow. And the Nine of Swords underneath the Eight of Swords. Good grief, that is mental torture, Scorpio. This is also a message about, as much as you're thinking I should wait, it's too soon. The Page of Wands is like a new spark as well. It's like new chemistry. It's beginning something exciting and passionate and flirty, but you're kind of going, I'm not sure if there's two pages as well, both talking about the beginning of something, which could be romantic, could be passionate, that kind of thing. And then you've got three cards about waiting and timing, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. The fact the Wheel of Fortune is here, though, the Wheel of Fortune knows better than we do most of the time, like in both ways. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can be super frustrating because you want something to be happening right now, and the Wheel of Fortune is like, it's not divine timing, but nice try. But in this case, it's more like you're thinking that there should be more of a delay, and the Wheel of Fortune is going, well, actually it's now, fun it turns out. So, and this combination that I showed you is also, there's potentially the clarity coming here that you're holding yourself back. This person is sitting in like a cellar, hiding away in the corner with her Four Pentacles, rather than going out and experiencing, I think it's actually springtime is just viewable outside in the window there, which talks about also rebirth, new beginnings, spring. It's after the winter. It's about the birds and the bees and the new making new Scorpios and the new shoots springing up. But this person is instead of living instead of enjoying all of that beauty, spring is my favourite season, they are leaving themselves sat in a cellar because they feel like they should, because they feel like they're not enough right now to experience life. Life doesn't wait around as well, I would say. And then underneath that, we have the devil. This is hanging over this person, this huge shadow of this devil, still like making them feel like they can't move, they shouldn't move, they should sit in misery. And then underneath that, as I said, 8 and 9 of swords, absolute restriction, tying yourself up, and being tormented mentally. So it's like both I think this should be like, I should start something new, like give it a bit of time before I do, but at the same time, there's a clarity that you would be cutting yourself off from living life. And for what? For the sake of being tied to a devil. Tell me more about this King of Wands, please. Tell me about the King of Wands. 6 of Wands. Wow. We've got Justice at the bottom of the deck. Oh, Justice, and then underneath that is the 3 of Swords. Again, the fact that you've got this person coming towards you, it's also saying you deserve this, Scorpio, because this is your just desserts for being treated like crap with that 3 of Swords underneath. I was going to say before I saw that the 6 of Wands is also this King of Wands, as much as usually a King of Wands loves the attention to be on them. This is someone who might get a lot of attention themselves, but they see your worth. They actually want to give you attention. They're like, yeah, I may be hot, but Scorpio is super damn hot, and we could be hot together. That's kind of the thing I'm getting. And this is this person's admiration and actually acknowledging your worth, Scorpio, which is far more than just how hot you are, obviously. It's way more to you than that. But them acknowledging you is also, you deserve this after potentially, I don't know what exactly happened with this heartbreak, but it may have been a situation where you were completely undervalued, because it's telling me that this is fair, that this is what's happening. Tell me more for what's coming towards Scorpio next in love, please. It's you assessing and wondering if you're ready. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords that came out, kind of viewing this, again, another page. It's very fresh, it's very, very, very early days with this person, but you're kind of side-eyeing it a little bit, or trying to take a step back, look at the bigger picture and wonder if you're ready for this. The Temperance card came out as well, which is Sagittarius' major arcana, but this is a serious card about recovery and self-love and healing, self-care as well. So you're kind of side-eyeing this, wondering if you've done enough of that. What is the advice for Scorpio? King of Wands. King of Wands is your base card, and I asked what the advice was. The King of Wands. Is that a go for it? Also, sorry, I didn't see that. The 6 of Cups came out in reverse. Let's stop romanticizing the past. Live in the moment with that combination. Tell me about the King of Wands, please. I just laughed like that because it's like the universe going, King of Wands. I don't know. I mean, obviously, each to your own. I'm trying to think of any celebrity crush now, which isn't. It's like the Henry Cavill, I feel like. He's pretty inoffensive to everyone and still hot. It's like every hot celebrity is offensive in some way or another, but Henry Cavill, like, asking you out and you're going, oh, I don't know, I'm still pretty cut up about this person in the past who didn't even give me the attention that I deserve, and the universe is like, Henry Cavill, like, tell me more. Any advice for Scorpio, please? Ace of Cups, Bottom of the deck is Nine of Cups. Scorpio, grab it. Grab this opportunity. Don't worry about it. The fact that the Wheel of Fortune is here as well, as I said, the universe knows better than we do about what the best timing is. You'd be cheating yourself out of something special here otherwise. Effectively, the Seven of Swords came out and landed on top of the Queen of Cups for Virgo's position. Bearing in mind you are the Queen of Cups, Scorpio, that's water energy. The Seven of Swords came out. This is kind of deceiving yourself, your potential for love. You'd be sabotaging yourself otherwise. And why? The three that came out, the Devil, the Eight of Swords, and now the Death card. That's your Scorpio, Capricorn, Major Arcanas. But this is talking about you would be cheating yourself by staying stuck under the influence of potentially a karmic connection or just something that was a lesson and very restrictive and something that needs to be shaken off and transformed. And then at the bottom of the deck is the Lover's card. I don't think I even need to get you an oracle card, Scorpio, but I don't want to shortchange you. But it's pretty cut and dry. There's someone pretty special, pretty hot, who's going to be showing interest in you, Scorpio. You're going to be questioning whether you're ready or if this is the right timing. The universe is saying, Scorpio, go for it. Tell me more, please. I think you could also be telling yourself that you shouldn't go for it potentially because you just find this person attractive. Because we've got the Shallow card that came out on top of the Seven of Swords, I might add, which says hollow, empty, bored. We've got the Conflict card. Scorpio, I love you, but this says clashing differences and incompatibility. Listen, this is you going, we don't have enough in common. Yes, sure, they're hot, but there's nothing more to it than that. Possibilities came out in reverse. At the bottom of the deck is running, Scorpio. And why? Oh my gosh. Underneath running is sorrow, loss, grief, depression, and escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. It's basically saying that is the Seven of Swords. That is you making up reasons not to give this a chance, because and making up excuses about why this person, it wouldn't work out anyway, and I'm not going to give them a chance because they're just hot. Big whoop. And we wouldn't have anything in common. But it's very clearly, it's going, no, this is you. You're running from this opportunity that, like, it could even be a real gift from the universe here with what's coming out for them. This is you running from it because of the loss that you're feeling from essentially losing a devil. Scorpio, this is why you're Earth Rose Tarot. We're down to earth here. I'm not going to blow smoke up you, you know what. So, God love you, and I appreciate the sentiment that you don't want to rush into something, but this is about not cheating yourself out of this opportunity and it not turning into a missed opportunity in the future. That's what I've got for you this time, Scorpio. Don't thumbs down if you don't want to hear a straight talking Capricorn, okay? I mean the best, and I hope that you liked it. I hope you found it useful in some way. Hit the thumbs up button for me if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to, and leave me a comment if it resonated. Thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Okay. 1 second. So, moving on. How are we doing? Okay, just over 2 hours. Piece of cake, man. Sagittarius. Hi, my lovely Sagittarius. How are you doing? Your base card today for what is coming towards you next in love, you have the Eight of Swords. Saggy, I think I said at the start when I laid it out, are my Saggies doubting their worth? Because the column of the fire signs today, you have the Two of Pentacles for Aries, the Empress for Leo, and the Eight of Swords for you, Saggy. So this would kind of be like going back and forth about some sort of decision or choice potentially, because you're not seeing the fact of who you are and how special you are, is what I'm getting off the bat, but we'll get into it. The Eight of Swords in terms of what's coming towards you next in love, in some way your love life or you, your energy could be being restricted and hampered by getting up in your head, thinking that there are roadblocks or issues or reasons why you're doubting yourself, doubting what you can do here. but there's no need. These are restrictions or like self-limiting beliefs that don't need to exist in reality, effectively, with that Eight of Swords. It's creating problems where there don't need to be problems. It can also be quite like a fear-based card for me as well, because it can be a comfort zone energy of... Now, bearing in mind, this could be roles reversed. This could be about someone who's going to be in your love life. But effectively, this is talking about kind of like thinking that there are monsters outside so that you don't go outside, but it also means that you stay safe within your comfort zone and you don't take a risk or take a chance on progression. Let's get into it. Which deck do I want to use for you? We will use this. For Sagittarius, please tell me more about what is coming towards the next in love, please. This bottom row looks pretty harsh, to be fair, as well. I've just seen, got Eight of Swords for you, Ten of Wands for Cap, the Devil for Aquarius, and the Five of Pentacles. For Pisces, it's a very challenging combination. I mean, I know you're not all linked, but we are all connected. And it's just struck me how this bottom row for my zodiac feels very burdensome, everything's very difficult, there's too many challenges, but this could also be like things that we're telling ourselves so that we don't make change, is kind of what I want to say. Anyway, back to you, Sag. What's coming towards you next in love? I'm also really drawn to the moon that is behind this lady's head on this Eight of Swords card, which is a crescent moon. It's not full. So you may be telling yourself something hasn't reached culmination, whether that's something about you're not ready in some way. But Eight of Swords is there to say that that is not necessarily true. What's going on for Saggy, please? What's coming towards them next in love? Someone put some hold music on. There we go. Good Lord. Two of Swords. Came out at the bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. Okay, so that would tell me that there is something you're going to have to make a decision about, Sagittarius, when it comes to your love life, and you could be putting it off or saying that you cannot make a decision about it for some reason. The Eight of Swords is a very like I can't energy rather than... Or is it more like you won't? You know, it's making up reasons why you can't make a decision about something. It's also, there's a moment of reckoning or awakening here, which you're being asked to hear the call and take action as a result when it comes to your love life. And you're finding ways to potentially avoid seeing the truth or hearing that judgment call. I'm saying you're finding ways as well. Obviously, nothing I say, please don't take offense to anything. It's because of this Two of Swords card has a mask on here, and the Eight of Swords lady is blindfolded, but she blindfolded herself. So it's kind of like, okay, tell me more. Okay, we have the Five of Wands that came out. The Magician and the Queen of Wands. There you are, Sag. You're the Queen of Wands with fire energy. So there's something you want to do here, Sag. I'm going to change decks because I think that deck is too new and nothing will come out. But effectively, this is telling me that you know you want to do something. You want to make something happen, but is it going to cause a fallout? Is it going to cause an argument in some way? Or is someone going to be angry about you wanting to make this happen? So you're finding ways to, how can I put it? Almost self-sabotage, almost to maybe miss the call to action, finding excuses as to why you can't hear it, if you like, for this, like, because to avoid the fallout. Tell me more. What's this Magician with the Queen of Wands? What does Saggy want to make happen? There we go. Okay, well, we've got the Four of Cups card that came out, and the Fool is at the bottom of the deck. Or this is something you didn't intentionally say, I want to make this happen, but you have manifested it. And now it's here, and you're trying to ignore the taking a risk on it. What has Saggy manifested, please? Hold on. Are you saying now it's bad timing? It's almost like you manifested something, but you're like, no, it's bad timing, man. Six of Pentacles came out in reverse. What is this, Sag? Well, could be someone else, as I said. Yeah, Nine of Swords with the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Oh, this feels very overwhelming, and you just kind of want to sleep through it. What is this about, please? We want to, I say this with love, but it's kind of like wanting to hide under the covers and pretend you can't do anything, or you didn't even get the memo. You really want to ignore something with that Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands in reverse. You don't want to answer someone. The bottom of the deck when the Eight of Wands in reverse came out. The Ace of Wands and Judgment. And Justice. Oh, Sag, what's going on? This is an opportunity, big time. And for a new beginning, which does involve change. It's something you did manifest at some point, but now it's kind of knocking on your door and you're hiding under the covers, pretending that you don't hear the invite. What's this Five of Wands about? What's the issue? What's the Five of Wands? With the Nine of Pentacles that came out with the Seven of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, seriously, Sag, yeah. This is something that you put work in some way. You have earned this opportunity to come towards you. It's not just about blind manifesting into the ether. You've actually put the work in, it's saying, with that Seven of Pentacles. You're now in a place, you've reached the Queen of Pentacles, which is a beautiful energy of achievement, but also, you've really cultivated a beautiful frequency, energy, and a life as well, like also stability and the ability to nurture those that you love and be very generous and warm because you feel secure in your life where you're at. You've worked very hard and you've achieved a certain level of success, which also is now leading to an opportunity being made to you. But this is about love. Is this that you're receiving an offer from someone, but now it's here, you're thinking, maybe I just want to stay single? Okay. Tell me the nature of this Eight of Swords for Sag, please. Why are they... Okay, so you're basically saying you want to ignore something. You don't want to reply to someone, and you don't want to give to a situation. That you have, I think you've earned it, basically, is what it's saying. But now that the offer is coming, you would like to pretend that you didn't even see the offer being made to you. That's what's coming towards you next in love. Why is Sag wanting to ignore this? And that's your prerogative. I mean, you don't have to take an opportunity just because it's made to you. But I'm only pressing because the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords, for one thing, it's going to lead to a Ten of Swords. It's going to lead to, you are, like the Four of Cups is missing an opportunity. It seems like here, I would say you're purposefully missing this opportunity. But this is 8 and 2. This is a 10 of Swords. This opportunity is not going to come up again. This is going to be over if you don't take this chance now. So if there is an element here, the Eight of Swords and Two of Swords is both cards are kind of avoidance, can be self-sabotage with the Eight of Swords. So I'm just pressing as to why you're going to want to do this, because is that what you're really going to want down the line? This seems to be more that it's so overwhelming that's why you're purposefully ignoring the opportunity. Is it going to be more overwhelming in the future that you didn't take it, is my point. Because you've earned this. So what's the nature? Why is Sag wanting to ignore it? Why are they wanting to be an Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, not make a decision about it? Okay. Okay. I've got the Six of Wands and the Ten of Swords that have come out. This is talking about, you're saying that, yes, I know this will mean that it's over, the Ten of Swords, but it's going to be a success for me if it is done. Because with the Three of Wands that came out on top of the Seven of Cups, I know that in the future I'll have other options. Tell me more. The Sag, please. Okay, hold on. There is something about... There's something about influence from other parties about you feeling this way, Sag, though. There could be also an element of someone who is blindfolding you here about making the choice that you're making. I am not trying to be patronising in the slightest, but it's giving me the message that there's influence from people who are competitive, maybe with you, and they might be influencing you, telling you that there are things that you don't know or that are going on, almost like pitfalls that you don't know about whoever is giving you this offer. But I don't think that's necessarily true. I'm getting it, they're saying it more to put you off taking the opportunity. And actually, normally I would say with the Eight of Swords, this is normally as a self-imposed prison. But this is kind of saying that actually it could be with that Five of Wands that I said, I was like, it's going to cause conflict. It actually could be that there are people working against you when it comes to this opportunity. And the options that you have, that you're making the decision on, that could be the element of deception with that mask. Because it could be that there are other people that have interest in you not taking this opportunity, of almost kind of clouding your decision about this. Because now I've got, effectively, the Five of Wands came out again with the Two of Wands and the Page of Swords with the Moon. Interesting. Let's get some oracles on this. Actually, I'll use this deck. So effectively, Sag, sorry, it's a bit of a weird message for you, the way it came out. But it's like in the near future, there might be an opportunity that you had wanted to manifest at some point, consciously or subconsciously, coming towards you, and you're literally like ignoring the message, leaving them undelivered. If they're knocking at your door, you're pretending that you didn't hear it and like waiting until they leave. You're very overwhelmed by the idea of giving to them, and you're purposefully ignoring it. But I would say there is some, and you're telling me that's fine, that's what I want to happen because I know in the future I'm going to get better offers. But it also is giving the message that there are some third parties, I wouldn't say romantic, but just maybe other parties involved that are kind of influencing you in approaching it like this. So give me a message for Sag, what's coming towards them next in love. Also, I would say find out for yourself about the opportunity rather than taking other people's word on it. For Sag, please, what's coming towards them next in love? Or give us a message about this, please. We have picture, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, but also making new memories. At the bottom of the deck is talking, interested, awaiting messages. Well, they're going to be awaiting a long time by the looks of it. Well, camera, reminiscing, making memories, again, learning from the past, perception, and then old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Maybe you're thinking that something's going to, you know how this plays out and it's going to play out the same again, but you're kind of, you're applying what happened with someone else to someone new. That could also be the factor of who you're being influenced by. It might be also someone else that you dealt with previously and you're like, this is going to be the same again. For Sag, please, what message have you got for Sag? Oh yeah, this is tricky, and maybe this is cross watches. This could be more about someone that you're going to be dealing with if someone is not replying to your messages. Now bear with me with this, but the self-indulgence card came out on top of picture. Self-appreciation. Sometimes the self-indulgence though can cross into being a little too into themselves. Now, but this could be a cross-watcher message, so just no need to take offense at anything you hear in a tarot reading, because if it doesn't apply to you, why would you take offense? And if it does apply to you, then I'm just being accurate. So either way, there's no need to take offense. But anyway, because this is just like someone who is really into themselves, or is in a place of just like looking at pictures of themselves. Maybe you think this about this person. Maybe you're thinking that they are super into themselves, but it's because that is what you experienced with someone else in the past, and you're thinking that that's just going to repeat. Message for Sag, please. Yeah, bluff. Pretending, mask, exaggeration, and then on top of that is conflict. Clashing differences, incompatibility. Again, the sense you're kind of exaggerating, maybe subconsciously, you're exaggerating the fact that how incompatible the two of you would be. And yeah, at the bottom of the deck is beginnings. Try again, new direction. Why bluff though? Does someone want the other person to chase, so that's why they're kind of they think they'll get what they want by ignoring the other person? So I've also got what came out on top of bluff is chasing, pursuit, toxicity, resilience, and then running came out straight after. Ghosting, disappearing, invisible, and then pride is at the bottom of the deck, arrogance, ego, and stubborn. Yeah, well, whoever's this is about, and this could be, as I said, reverse the roles, Sag, but this is giving me that someone's going, I'm going to ignore this person because if it does end like this, that they don't chase me, then I'll have more options in the future, so whatevs. But that is quite arrogant, and also with that self-indulgence in the picture thing I got as well. But so this person may think that if they, whoever, and maybe it is the person that you're dealing with, yeah, Sag, wow. If you're dealing with someone who is treating you like this and ignoring your messages, or ignoring making a decision, on top of the self-indulgence card came out the card return, which says second chance, opportunity. So basically, whoever's like, if I ignore this opportunity now, look at me, I'll get the opportunity again in the future, is basically what they're saying. And then clarity came out in reverse with the curse card upright. Clarity says truth, intentions, honesty, obviously seeing things clearly is in reverse. And the curse card, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. It's also just like negative frequency with that curse card. It's like someone is really seeing things, they're warped. Their idea of how things are going to turn out is very warped. I would say here, let's say, Sag, this is what's coming towards you next. I'm afraid that if this is what you're dealing with, this person is like, it's fine if I completely ignore Sag, even though the cards are saying, no, it's not, it will be over. They're going, no, like, it's up to me. It is old school that whoever this is like, it's outdated thinking that they can treat someone like that and they'll get another opportunity in the future and maybe even you'll chase them again in the future, and when they're feeling more like it, they'll actually answer the door. Okay, that's enough for me talking about that anyway. But that is what I've got for you this time, Sag. I think it's probably, yes, what's coming towards you. Obviously, that is why I ask in this reading. But obviously, if you do actually resonate with the message that came through there, then that's what tarot is for, to kind of sometimes give us a bit of a wake-up call. So don't shoot the messenger, please. Thank you so much for watching, whichever way around you are. And please do hit the thumbs up button for me. If it wasn't your reading or didn't resonate at all, just don't worry about it, move on. But if it was, leave me a comment and let me know. And if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, I'd love to have you. And I'll be doing a Sag reading, a dedicated Sagittarius reading next. So look out for that. Okay, my dear Capricorns, hi Cappies, my fellow Capricorn crew, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, Cappy. What is coming towards you next in love? Your base card for today. You have the Ten of Wands, Capricorn. What is going on with the start of 2025 for us, Cappies? Honestly, I thought this was going to be our big break. Maybe it's still coming. But yeah, the Ten of Wands is a card of burden. It's also, sometimes I would say with the Ten of Wands, you're kind of letting something go. But this lady in this card, man or woman in real life, is still struggling on. Not giving up, but also not dropping those wands, going forward with a lot that they're still carrying around. So let's see what's going on here for you, Cap. Actually, I want to grab this deck for you today. For Capricorn, what's coming towards Capricorn next in love, please? Why? The Ten of Wands. Although the Tens do talk about coming to completion, so it could also say that the long, difficult journey of carrying what you've been carrying is nearly done. There's an end in sight. There's light at the end of the tunnel to this difficult time. So let's see. For Capricorn, please. Hold on. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be in reverse or not. Fantastic. On the floor. Okay, the Five of Pentacles is on the floor. not going to pick it up, so I'm just not going to use this deck again before the end of this all signs reading. But the Five of Pentacles is a card of struggle, feeling abandoned, unappreciated and neglected. And it's a trying time for sure. It can be a challenge to your sense of stability, but also I just get like loneliness as well, and having to fend for yourself with that Five of Pentacles. So what's going on here? What's coming towards Capricorn next in love, please? Wow, we have the Five of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. Underneath that is the Ten of Swords. There could be a message, Capricorn, coming in from someone who feels, it's either from someone who you have been essentially feeling desperately sad about, feeling like this was lost, potentially crying about them, and either receiving a message from them which gives you a new perspective, puts like a new spin on what was perceived to be a very painful, almost like a betrayal kind of ending. I mean, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, and two fives, Capricorn, good grief. It could well be that. It could also, both could be true, but it could also be that there's a message here that someone wants to send you, who feels extremely sad about you, and is feeling like this is lost, but they're actually starting to rethink, with that Hanged Man, I have to say, rethinking, or their perspective has been changed by an ending. I say thinking about sending you. I can't confirm at the moment if it's coming, because obviously everyone has free will for a start, but also this person with this Page of Pentacles card is always very hesitant. They may have drafted the message, but they don't necessarily send it. They're just thinking about sending it. Tell me more, please, for Capricorn. Okay, well, yeah, I said they're thinking about sending it. The Seven of Cups. If this person is actually sending you a message, Capricorn, you're also going to be looking at it and questioning whether it's something you can believe, whether they're telling you the truth in this message, or like you're kind of once bitten, twice shy with the Seven of Cups card, and now like triple guessing their intentions and wondering what they're trying to do now by sending you this message. Like what do you want from me now, kind of thing. I have the Knight of Wands in reverse that came out, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. But then the King of Pentacles upright. Okay, let's see what's going on. This is also a sense of not being able to trust, because you have dealt with these knights in reverse that promised a lot and never came through with anything. So now you're really doubting that anyone could step up and be either your counterpart to the King of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles to your Queen of Pentacles. So what is going on here for Capricorn, please? What is coming towards them next? Oh, good gravy. Five of Swords. 3 fives, Capricorn. Six of Swords. Okay, what's this? The Five of Swords tells me that there was potentially someone playing some sort of mind game about communication, in terms of withholding it intentionally to maybe to try and make other people come to them to communicate. But this, with the fact that the Six of Swords is here, it's either letting that go, like letting like that, well, that didn't work, so I got to drop that. Or it's the fact that whilst they were kind of playing that kind of BS game with the Five of Swords, you started trying to move on, because that's just wasn't something that was going to work with you. Tell me more for Capricorn, please. Well, we have the Ace of Swords now. It's come out. And the Emperor came out after that. That's Aries Major Arcana. It's also the Divine Masculine. Good grief. The Ace of Swords is clarity. There could be something here where you're receiving a message from someone kind of saying that they didn't know what they wanted or what could be believed or what could be trusted. Their idea of which direction they were going in. If this was, I thought this was other people. For some of you, this could be the fact that you've dealt with multiple people and they've all let you down, Capricorn. Like, even the ones that just want passion, they haven't come through. The ones that are offering more, something substantial, they haven't come through. But for others of you, this could be this person who is so heavily regretful and was so poor at communicating. It's kind of saying that they feel this massive regret because they didn't know, they had no direction of where they were going in life or what they wanted. Did they just want to be a Knight of Wands? Did they actually want to pursue a future which was something more substantial with the Knight of Pentacles, just takes longer to get to? And they were kind of, they didn't even trust themselves with knowing that they could confidently commit to one or the other of what do I want? Just passion and to live a life of in 1 minute, gone the next? Or do I want something more long term? And this could be this person going, I didn't even know myself. So I was in this place of like, the Five of Swords is a rubbish energy. It's one of my least favorite. It's just, yeah, it's very unpleasant, uncomfortable, unhappy energy of, it's very, what's the word? Disillusioned and also unsatisfactory energy. Relating to communication, this is someone who could not put into words what they even wanted, and so people regularly walked away from them. But that person is now getting out of that energy because they have got some sort of clarity about, which has actually caused them to level up massively because of the clarity that's come through. What is that clarity with the Ace of Swords? I mean, with the Emperor, I would say, now it could go either way, but it's the fact that, you know, when you know yourself and what you want, whatever that is, like, not everyone has to commit. Like, that doesn't have to be the life path of everyone. But when you're in this, where you don't know even what knight you are coming through as, or what you want to come through as in the future, you're in a very turbulent, it's like a friction energy instead of a smooth energy, and maybe even anxious as well because of like this feeling unsettled. But basically, Capricorn, when you've got someone coming towards you, you might be receiving a message as well from this person saying that they have gained some sort of clarity which has given them more of a sense of purpose and direction and also what is the word? Agency about their own life. Wow. Justice. Libra's Major Arcana. So tell me about the Emperor with the Ace of Swords. Knight of Swords. Well, yeah, okay. But I was like, I don't know if they're going to be communicating or not. Knight of Swords with the Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Yeah, the bottom of the deck has the Eight of Wands. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, please. There is going to be a little bit of like, this might put you up in your head, Capricorn, hearing from this person that they want this. Maybe because you may feel like they either haven't taken enough time to come to this conclusion. So you're wondering how much you can trust it. I keep getting that as well. You're really side-eyeing this message from this person and overdoing the overthinking, trying to maybe pick it apart and find the hidden meanings or the double meanings to what is being said here. You may feel like this person hasn't done enough healing or work on themselves to have come to this conclusion, to be honest, because I have the Temperance card that came out in reverse, and at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Cups. You may feel like they're saying what you want to hear so that they can come back into your life. And underneath the Six of Cups is the Wheel of Fortune, which is like repeat a cycle. So what is the advice for Capricorn here, please? Oh, well, Death card. Scorpio's Major Arcana. Death card does talk about major transformation and change, but let's see. Six of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Good grief. We have got the Four of Wands, the Emperor, and the Knight of Swords. It's from a second deck, Capricorn. So the Emperor has come out twice, and the Knight of Swords has come out twice. And the deck split when those came out to show the Eight of Wands and the Hierophant. What has caused this major shift with this person who was like not even a knight before, and now they're coming through as an emperor? What is causing that shift? So that's someone very serious. This is someone rushing in. Sorry, sometimes I forget to translate. This is someone rushing in, Capricorn, and being like, I know what I want now, and what I want is commitment with you and union with you. And I didn't even know what I wanted or what I was doing with my life before. So what has caused this change with the Death card? The Page of Swords and the Empress and the Nine of Cups. Holy moly. So, okay. Wow, Cappy. And the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, what it's saying, what it's saying is that what has caused this change is this person either meeting you, knowing you, watching you, and realizing that it has to be you. You have been a catalyst for this person knowing that they want commitment. Whether this is someone new, I say that and the Hierophant comes out, whether this is someone new, or someone that you knew before, because we have the Six of Cups. This talks about someone returning. But that could be a soulmate from a past life as well. But one way or another, you have someone here, Cap, who you're gonna struggle to believe that this is real, because this is someone saying that meeting you has changed their mind about commitment and what they want for the long term. And it's not just changed their mind, it's actually given them the clarity, because they were literally in a grey mist of, yeah. This is someone who didn't know what they wanted before, so they walked away. Two of Swords, Eight of Cups. The Tower jumped out, but then kind of turned reversed as it jumped. So Tower in reverse, Page of Cups. This could be someone where you thought, as I said, that this, as I said, it's going to give you a fresh perspective on something you thought was over. And you may have thought this was a complete disaster, how this ended with this person. But it's basically saying that they are reaching out and it's not a disaster after all, turns out. Anything else for Capricorn, please? There was a delay with this. It's like the two of you, I think the two of you met when this person needed more time, effectively. They weren't ready to have this realization yet. Maybe you both weren't ready. You may have had like a detour from each other, but and now there's clarity. Yeah, 100% with that Ace of Swords. And thinking, missing you, craving, desiring. It's you have given this person clarity of what they wanted, and they can't distract themselves from you, which I think was how they dealt with other people, which is why this has now given them more clarity. They're some of them are a little bit angry about how much they are. The longing card came out. Craving, aching, wanting. That's craving twice. This person is craving you so much, but they're a little bit resentful about how much they actually can't stay away from you, and how much they are craving you, and how much they can't stay in the Five of Swords energy which they've been in. I think it's for their highest good that they're not staying in that Five of Swords, but they're almost a little bit resentful that you're making them come out of their comfort zone. I think that's more a defense mechanism that you'll be able to move past, Capricorn. But that is what I've got for you. So basically it's been difficult, but you are actually coming to the end of a very long, tiresome journey here, Capricorn. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for being here. Please do hit the thumbs up button. For me, it means the world. Subscribe if you'd like to. I'd love to have you. And if it resonated, or if you'd like to claim it, please leave me a comment and let me know. I wish you all my best, my Cappies. I'll speak to you soon. Okay. Moving on to my wonderful Aquarius. Hi, my darling Aquarius. How you doing? I realise I'm recording this right at the end of Aquarius season, but a very happy birthday to my Aquarius sons. I hope you had a wonderful day. Okay, so for today, what you've got as your base card for what's coming towards you next in love, my Aquariuses, you have the Devil card, which is Capricorn's major arcana. Not all Capricorns are devils. Well, the Devil is what you're coming towards you next. Let's see which way this goes. This could go many ways. It's not a wonderful energy I would love to see for you. The Devil is a card of restriction. I'm just trying to decide what deck I want. The Devil is a card of restriction and toxicity. Vices can be addictions, can be lust. It's the 7 sins, guys. 7 deadly sins. So including which is lust. Yeah, overdoing it, overindulgence, being things owning us instead of us owning things. So it can even go into like materialism, obviously, which is greed. Let's see. It could also be a restrictive force in your life, as well as what I said already. But it could also be a person who is extremely controlling, or has this kind of effect of making you feel like you are stuck, or enables some bad habits or limiting beliefs. So let's see what's going on here, Aquarius. What's coming towards Aquarius next in love? Why is the Devil here, please? Okay, interesting. It might be a devil trying to sneak in and you already have their card read, or have their number, sorry. The High Priestess came out on top of the 9 of Pentacles for Libra. It's on the spread. And then the King of Swords came out. Okay, yeah, you know this person's trouble. Okay, Aquarius. King of Swords is your energy. It's air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But this is almost like a someone... it's a warrior, or like a guard, or someone who's positioned at the entrance being like, you shall not pass, effectively, with their sword up, guarding, effectively. But this is, I'm saying it's like somebody else who is like, almost like a bouncer, being like, nope, you're not coming in, mate. Because of the way you can't actually see that there's a person inside of this warrior's, it's almost like a samurai or a Japanese warrior's outfit. But anyway, you can't see that there's a person inside. It's almost like it's just the shell. So it's giving me the sense of just like a guardian or a security member who's blocking someone. The High Priestess here is also this strong sense of intuition and knowing. And landing on top of the Nine of Pentacles, it's either knowing that you're better off without this individual's influence in your life, so therefore the security guard can like see them off of your energetic premises effectively. At the bottom of the deck, when that King of Swords came out, we have the Page of Wands, which is this sweet, cheeky, sneaky little foxy trying to make some little sneaky move towards you, you know, let me just sidle on in here. Underneath the Page of Wands, we have the Five of Wands. So effectively, you know that, that they carry a lot of drama with them. Underneath the Page of Wands and the Five of Wands is the Fool. So yeah, take a risk, you know, Wheel of Fortune, and then Seven of Swords underneath, and the Five of Cups. Maybe you have taken a risk on this individual and what they say to you in the past, because the Wheel of Fortune could talk about repeated cycles, destiny, the path, your fate that you have already walked in some cases, but there's been lies, there's been deception, and it's left you with your head in your hands, crying your eyes out. So as much as you kind of, it's tempting to let this energy back in, maybe they are tempting, but you know where it's going to lead. So you're telling me that you know who's coming towards you here, Aquarius. You know that you're better off without them, and your energy, what you have going on with your life is smoother. It works better when you're not connected to this person. Now, bearing in mind that doesn't have to be a love interest, so I am asking what's coming towards you next in love. This could be a friend, a family member, some sort of acquaintance that they could F with your love life if you let them back in. So just bearing in mind that as well. Tell me more about this Devil, please. Oh, okay. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse. Why? Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Oh, okay. So this Aquarius, this is someone who's like wants to treat you like this one minute, like you don't even exist to them. Suddenly you need to like them to answer you, to call you back, to, you know, be honest with you, and you're like, I'm sorry, who are you again? And now that's in reverse. They don't want to ignore you right now in the near future. And Seven of Cups, the King of Wands. This person is an illusionist. Why did I just get shapeshifter as well? They like to keep an eye on you, Aquarius. They like to keep track of what you're doing. So as much as one minute they'll ignore you, they then want to like get back in your business to maybe be around you for your success. But they think that they're going to do that. And I would say in most of you, this is actually a love matter interest, because we've got the Ace of Cups that this King of Wands is now offering with that Seven of Cups. So could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It doesn't have to be. It could just be someone who's very, very attractive, or who uses their physicality or their attraction to charm. They're a charmer. It's like I'm getting someone who has the gift of the gab, who can charm their way back into your life after causing upheaval, or like sneaking out and like leaving you crying over the fact that they've just done a runner when you gave them a chance, and then they can reappear and try and sneak back in. But you, oh my God. Tell me more about this for Aquarius, please. Wow. Death and the Ten of Swords both came out. What is that? What's the Death and the Ten of Swords? Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords with the Three of Cups that came out. This could be saying, Aquarius, that this person has experienced a major ending because it came out that they were involving third parties with their relationship with someone else. I'm kind of getting. I'm not even getting this is about like, well, certainly you may have been a third party. They may have put you in a third party situation, whether you knew about that or not. Maybe that's what left you crying in the past, because they either did a runner and didn't explain that, or you found out. But either way, but if that happened and then then they treated you with utter disdain in the past, and now they want to come back, and they may be that they're wanting to reconnect with you, like also to re-tie you down because they've experienced a major ending with their other parties. I mean, what's the advice for Aquarius here? What is the advice for Aquarius? Other than getting some holy water. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought you were going to say. Queen of Swords with the Two of Swords. You already know everything you need to know about this person. I feel like you don't even need this reading to give you any advice about this person, because you're like, I already know what they're like. Earth Rose Tarot. You already have the insight, the knowledge, and the wisdom to not let this person. Didn't I say you shall not pass? And then we have this little birdie. The road is blocked, mate. No. You're not coming in. The idea that this could have been your happily ever after with the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck has already been shattered with the Tower underneath. The absolute lies and deceptions, the absolute nonsense this person was either hiding from you or saying to you and then saying to somebody else just to steal, whether that's stealing like energy, stealing people's time, stealing people's love, and then doing a runner. And all the time, like almost like an energy vampire. I would never normally say that about the King of Pentacles. But the fact that this is progressing from this Machiavellian hair that you see on this card, going around taking from one person and taking from another. And then all the time that's like giving to them and making them grow into this. And this is obviously depicting jewels and wealth or whatever. But it doesn't have necessarily, obviously... God, I hope that they weren't also trying to take from you or from people, different people monetarily. But this is about, Pentacles are about time and effort, which you can't get back. You can earn more money, but you cannot get your time back. And this person is a thief of energy. I almost getting like an energy vampire, as I said, and all the time it's feeding them. Could be like it's their supply that they need. It could be also I'm getting like a narcissist here. Because of how much they love themselves and how much they think that they can play other people like puppets on strings, effectively, in their little puppet show. But you already know. So unfortunately, Aquarius, this devil is coming back to test you again, and you know exactly what to do. You may even send someone else to see them off at the door for you on your behalf. Yep. Oh God. Return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. Only you, devoted, attached, crave, a load of shit, and second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. Any other message for Aquarius, please? Shocking. Turmoil, trouble, unexpected. At the bottom of the deck is bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. If you don't let this person back in to bullshit you again, you might be surprised about how angry they get or the kind of reaction that they get. Yeah. There might be conflict from this. Well, that's something to be careful about. Clashing differences. Conflict, but if it's also just saying with the peace card that came out, balance, harmony, well, it's just your peace. It's protecting your peace here, Aquarius. And at the bottom of the deck is realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. As I said from the start, you, with that High Priestess that lands on top of the Nine of Pentacles, it is more important for you and your well-being that this person is not in your life and does not have access to you. Protecting your peace, that is more important with that realizations card than than them returning with the old "you're the only one for me" line. Okay, that's what I've got for you this time, Aquarius. I hope someone found it useful. Thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up button for me. It means the world. I really appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and you'd like to. I'd love to have you. And sorry, it's just like, wow, the devil card doesn't necessarily always give me that kind of level of devil message, but it did today. So Aquarius, yeah, leave me a comment if it resonated at all and let me know. Otherwise, I wish you all my best and I'll speak to you soon. All right, Pisces, my gorgeous Pisces, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Pisces, today is your base card, what's coming towards you next in love. You have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, it's a challenging energy for sure. The Five of Pentacles can feel like being abandoned, being pushed out from the warmth, the security. Also, Five of Pentacles for me talks about feeling neglected and struggling to kind of get by on your own, and feeling ignored, unappreciated, and not really looked after very well. So let's see what's going on here, my lovely Pisces. Pisces, please, what is coming towards them next in love? Now, bearing in mind, negative cards don't always turn out to be negative readings, and vice versa. So let's see which way this goes for you, Pisces. What is coming towards my gorgeous Pisces? Okay, interesting. We have the Hermit card and the Six of Wands that came out together. At the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. So it's talking about, Hermit is Virgo's major arcana, if I didn't already say that. Sorry, it's been 3 hours of readings. This is talking about the wisdom to see the success in a situation which looks dire. So it's talking about, with the Five of Pentacles, it's talking about finding the light, looking at a bad situation and seeing how this is also potentially a good thing. Let's see what's going on for Pisces, please. Why is the Five of Pentacles here in the first place? It's almost like this could be challenging now, this could sting now, but with introspection, almost like with hindsight of wisdom, this could feel like, oh, I'm glad that this worked out like this. So we have the World card that came out. I'm just covering her up a little bit. The World card talks about a culmination of a chapter, closing out, Pisces, but it also means the birth of a new chapter, a new beginning. Can also talk about leveling up, and you've learned everything that you needed to learn from that previous chapter. Tell me more for Pisces, please. Yeah, we have the Seven of Wands. The Sun card came out, and the Justice card is at the bottom of the deck. So this is kind of giving me a message here. There's a little bit of resistance potentially to allow what is happening to flow, Pisces. The Sun is talking about a lot of happiness and a new dawn, potentially. It's very dark here in this Hermit card. Obviously he's a hermit, normally in a cave, but you know, he's in the nighttime, kind of being guided by the star to find his answers, find his inspiration. The Sun is a star. So it's and also the Justice talks about this working out for your favor, for your highest good, but there's some sort of resistance. I mean, it could be that you're trying to not tell me about that Seven of Wands, or it could be that someone has pushed you away. That could be the resistance, and you feel utterly gutted about the fact that they have, but in the long run this is actually going to be good that they did. What's this Seven of Wands, please, for Pisces? Why the Seven of Wands? Five of Cups in reverse now, with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Well, the Nine of Pentacles is... okay, interesting. Pisces, it's kind of giving me that you feel very alone, or this is what's coming towards you next in love. You're feeling alone and struggling. But there is going to be a time where you look back and you feel like, although you're on the struggle bus right now, you may be on that struggle bus because you stood up for yourself. You stood up for what you believe in. You had integrity, but that led to you being pushed out into the cold. But it's actually, you're going to feel so much stronger and more empowered in the long run, because you have that autonomy of the Nine of Pentacles and actually self-respect. And the Nine of Pentacles is a very abundant energy. It's actually having like the keys to the castle. It's your castle. You don't have to worry about whether someone is letting you into theirs. You have your own, effectively. Tell me more for what's coming towards Pisces. What is this about related to love? Oh dear. Okay, so we have the Prince of Swords that came out with the Five of Wands, which is like maybe finding out that someone is angry with you. We have the Page of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. There's communication going on here. There's people talking. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There is this kind of people talking and arguing about friends. What is that about? Why the Prince of Swords with the Five of Wands? This is like other people being in your business. Why the Five of Wands? Or kind of coming at you and they're angry with you because of what they've heard about you. What's this Five of Wands, please? The Ace of Pentacles, and after all that shuffling, the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this feels like someone's angry that they're finding out that you're maybe wanting a new beginning, or having a new, or you've been offered a new beginning. Maybe you're, okay, it's not going to be for all of you, but for some of you Pisces, you might feel out in the cold because of a choice that you're making about your love life. And you're kind of standing up for yourself and what you want. And it stings now because how you're being treated by maybe friends or family or community or something. I don't know if you're getting into a relationship with a friend or wanting to, and other people are angry with you about that or have their 2 cents about that. I mean, get a life, guys. Like, it's Pisces business. But it's almost like might be feeling shitty, Pisces, in what's next because of a choice that you have made. But in the long run, you're going to look back and be like, it's my life. And I'm so glad that I stood up for myself because of the new chapter that is starting for me. And this is a win in the long run. Tell me more for Pisces, please. Yep. Yeah. The Lovers. The bottom of the deck is the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Okay, maybe it's the way you're doing it because has pissed people off or something, because underneath the King of Cups is water energy. It can also be your counterpart, as obviously you are a water sign, Pisces. It can also be you, but this is you, let's say, or your counterpart, wanting to have this new beginning in love. Now underneath that we have the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Moon, and the Ten of Cups. It's kind of telling me that the way you're going about it is to be a little bit secretive about your plans to have this new beginning. You're kind of keeping it under wraps because you're focused on being happy and kind of maybe even laying a foundation with this person first before making it known. And it's almost like someone's going to be finding out about it. That's what I said with that Prince of Swords and the Five of Wands. Someone's finding out about that you're doing this, and they're going to be angry. As I'm getting more like either an ex or a friend with that Queen of Swords, or a family member, but it's someone who really doesn't have any business deciding what you're, or being angry with you about what you're doing with your life. They're going to make you feel crappy, and they're going to make you feel pushed out, like that they're not going to be there for you anymore because you've decided to do this. Boo-hoo, like, to them. Like, honestly, I'm sorry. You do you. I mean, yeah, I just broke the deck to shuffle it again. We've got the Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Star. This is so much more important that you go for this, Pisces, because this is potentially a soulmate and everything you could wish for. Why is anyone angry about this for you? I don't know. But yeah, you're going to look back on this and be like, that's what I was getting. I'm so glad that I stood up for myself and my life. And it hurts, it stings now. Yeah, it's going to sting when you're treated like this by someone, but you're going to move past it and realize that it was worth it. Yeah, again, this is the Prince of Cups came out on top of the Prince of Swords. This is someone finding out your intentions to be with somebody else. The fact that you have feelings for somebody, effectively. I mean, maybe I'm being a bit harsh, because maybe the person who's finding out has feelings for you, and they're finding out that you're starting something with somebody else, which it might sting them as well. This is just going to be a challenging time of like someone being hurt here, maybe both of you being hurt. The High Priestess, underneath that is Death and the Three of Swords. Basically, it could be a friend who's been harboring feelings for you, finding out that you've started something, and they know that means that there's no chance between the two of you, and there's going to be pain here. But yeah, the Judgment card. It's your call, and you felt don't let them confuse you. I've got the Fool that came out on the Lover's card, but it almost turned reverse. And at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Moon. This is like going into, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do this then, because a friend or a family member is angry about my choice. Maybe I should rethink it. You know, the Moon, maybe I'm leaping into this too fast. Again, you're another sign that I would say, if you didn't already, watch the overall energy message at the start, because this was very much about people trying to confuse you because they know that you're on the brink of something significant. They're trying to make you question this, Pisces. I would say, if you stick to your guns about this, you're going to, like, with reflection, with hindsight, be glad that you did. Anything else for Pisces, please? Cloudy Judgment came out, I shit you not, which says illusions distorted, and then sideways open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. This feels more like a friend or someone who's really overstepping the mark and telling you, or overstepping their place, and kind of saying, I don't know, like literally, Cloudy Judgment, I was just saying with the Seven of Cups card, like trying to confuse you, trying to cloud your judgment, almost saying, you don't want to take a risk on starting this, Pisces, because you're leaving yourself open to be hurt. It's quite selfish energy it's coming. Yeah. Chemistry came out kind of like that, which says attraction, spark, passion. They could be telling you it's just passion. It's gonna blow out as fast as it starts, and then heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotion, messed up. This is what they're trying to do, trying to cloud up your heart space and confuse you, and also maybe make you feel bad. Perspective, better off, happiness, clear headspace. Tell me about that. Oh, yeah. the intuition card came out, which says heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. Listen to your intuition about this, what they're trying to do as well. On top of heart fog and cloudy judgment came out releasing, which says letting go, moving on, and walking away. Get a clear headspace before making any decisions, of course. But I don't think I even need to tell you about this. Because it feels like you already know what you want to do. It's more like something about your love life, your choice, your love life. Someone is going to try and make you feel so bad that you second guess what you want to do, Pisces. And they're going to almost like potentially punish you by ostracizing you to try and control your decision in your love life. That is what they're doing. It's very manipulative. It's very selfish. And if they really cared about you, they wouldn't push you out into the cold because of how much they care about you. You know what I mean? With hindsight, you're going to be glad that you stood up for yourself and what you want here. That is what I've got for you this time, Pisces. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was useful for someone out there. Next time I do an all signs, I will start with Pisces to keep it even Stevens like I did last time. But I do hope that you found this message useful and you enjoyed it. Please hit the thumbs up button for me. It would mean the world to me. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you. And if it did resonate at all, leave me a comment and let me know. I wish you all my best. Thank you so much for watching. And I wish everybody my best in the whole wide world. All the signs, thank you for being here. 3 hours and 20 minutes. I need to go put my head in the freezer. And thank you again for all your amazing support. I wish you all my very best. Bye. See you soon.